Welcome to episode 3 of Knights of Faded Roses, a PDX Gaming Productions private
season
game.
2.
It's season 2, episode 3, and we are here, all of us. Happy holidays. A little pre-show announcements as usual for all of this. Number 1, this is a reminder, it is a vampire game, so there may well be violence, blood, gore, guts, veins in your teeth, and a lot of swearing, and probably, no, there's no probably about it. There's going to be some sexual innuendo that happens, and it's just, it is what it is. I can't control any of these people. Half the time I can't control myself, so it's all good. So if you're not comfortable with that, please go now. It's okay. We won't hate you. We just want you to feel safe. Speaking of feeling safe, there are going to be parts of the game that might cause discomfort or triggering for people. Please take care of yourself. If you need resources to assist you, please check out our description box below for support options. These are mostly in the Pacific Northwest. However, there are some links to some nationwide stuff too. So definitely take care of that. This is a non-canon Vampire Masquerade game. So for those who are new here, welcome. Hopefully you have caught up in season 1. You can go back, it's okay. But this little game of ours, while based on the TTRPG, is not something that's sanctioned by, nor a part of the World of Darkness world. So we don't get kickbacks, we don't get revenue, we don't get recognition from World of Darkness, nor its affiliated storylines. So
It would be nice.
it would be very nice. But for now, we don't. So it does lead us to our next bit. Thank you once again for Restless in Portland for continuing to support and sponsor us for this episode. If you are looking for an immersive and exciting way to escape the mundane routine of everyday life, look no further than Restless in Portland, Portland's premier live-action role-playing troupe. At Restless in Portland, we offer a thrilling and engaging experience for adults who are looking to explore their creative side and engage in epic adventures. You can step into the shoes of a powerful vampire, navigating the treacherous politics of the undead within Vampire the Masquerade, or delve into the magical world of Dresden Files, where you can wield mystical powers to combat supernatural threats. And for those looking for a more classic fantasy experience, Legend of the Five Rings offers a rich and immersive world of samurai, honor, and intrigue. Our experienced game masters ensure that every game is a challenging, engaging, and above all, fun. With an emphasis on immersive storytelling and character development, Restless in Portland is the perfect place to unleash your imagination and experience a world like no other. You can join us on Facebook or Discord by scanning the codes on your screen, and if you are in the greater Portland area, please join us most Friday and Saturday nights for some fun. So, thank you again to Restless in Portland for sponsoring us. We will have their links popping up during the show and at intermission. If you have a small business, or even a large business, or any business, and want to help support another small business, which is us here, all of us, go ahead and reach out to us. You can have your shop info showing up on the screen and during intermission as well, so you can contact us on Twitter, Facebook, Discord, Tumblr, or here on YouTube at PDX Gaming Productions. And all of those links will also be down below in the description box. If you are loving what you see and you are becoming a fan of our little family, please click the like and subscribe here on our YouTube channel and find us on Facebook, Twitter, and Tumblr for more information. We'd also like to once again thank Willamette Falls Studios for hosting our game and Josh Reynolds for being here to help produce it. If you'd like more information on how Willamette Falls can help your studio productions, please drop them a line. They have state-of-the-art studio spaces, including a podcast booth, fully functioning studio kitchen, green screen studio, standard studio, editing suites, and a new music recording studio downstairs in the basement. We also have one other announcement, which is my Yule gift for all 4 of you.
What?
Have gifties for all 4 of you.
Ooh.
So you guys are welcome to open those up.
Feels like a pillow.
I love the custom gift bag.
Isn't that lovely?
It is nice.
Oh. Hello.
Ooh. Hey, Yahtzee.
You got it, yeah. Oh, no.
Sugar.
Die roller. Okay.
Do you really want to give these people sugar?
I was gonna say, yeah. Do you really?
Sweet.
You
Oh,
really?
what's this? Oh, something so we don't roll the dice too loud.
Well,
Yes.
Thank you.
These are coffee mats,
yeah.
but they are large enough to actually accommodate for all of your dice
rolling needs.
and dice rolling needs, and they are washable and can be unrolled and super
And some
easy.
D6s.
Some D6s for
That's why I said
bigger
That's why I
hands.
said
See,
Yahtzee.
Yahtzee.
And then
Well, thank you. Thank you.
you are very welcome.
Thank you very, very much.
So, happy Yule. And with that, I believe now we are all done with announcements. So, we are going to, let's start the session of Knights of Faded Roses, Episode 3.
And we are back.
Before we get into tonight's game, let's go ahead and have a round of introductions.
Hello, my name is Em Underwood. I'll be playing Alexandra de Lysandra, the Seneschal of Portland, Malkavian. We think that's what we are. How about you?
Ish.
Hi, I'm Shannon Strobel. I play Lisa Taylor, the Tremere Primogen.
I'm Di Saracen. I play Aliana, the Nos Primogen.
And my name is Tony Colombo. I play Lancaster Harrison, aspiring harpy, and primogen of the Ventru clan in Portland.
And Ultimate Leather Daddy.
Vatty.
Daddy. Ultimate Leather Daddy.
I'm not editing that out. I'm leaving it in.
Okay, but if we can get Lannister in leather.
Who?
We can do that.
No, I didn't say that on purpose. Not at all.
There's another worker at the table. This can happen.
Yeah, And I'm Elizabeth Hayes, the storyteller and part-time wrangler of these fine folk.
Well, you didn't mention sexual innuendos.
In whose endo, buddy?
Not my endo.
Anyway.
It's like a guy I knew in college.
So, let's go ahead and roll for some hunger, shall we?
Yes.
Ooh, I passed with flying colors.
5.
Shit.
Gotta do
There's
6 or
one.
above,
Yep.
so you're a little hungrier.
A little
Two.
tasty.
I'm a little hungry.
7.
Excellent.
I got a 3, so I'm a little hungrier.
Okay, all right. It has been a busy 4+ weeks for you guys. The missive that was sent to Victor Temple, the undisputed Baron of the Valley, was received, and he did respond. The response was, I could have sworn we'd gotten rid of all of them, but they do seem like cockroaches. Just when you think you got them all, a bunch more of our friends and family show up. I've been hearing about your experiment up there, something about, like, the Atlanta thing, I assume? I wish you all the best with it. I know from first-hand experience that neither the Camarilla nor the Sabbat are forgiving should they gain a foothold. I don't normally travel outside my territory. Occupational hazard, you might say. However, I have a few friends that might be able to assist you. I'll put them in touch with you in the coming weeks. One in particular, Bane, he should be of some help.
Okay. I'm not going to share this with the group right away.
Okay,
I will share it with Allie,
okay,
but I'm not going to share it with these two because I don't want him thinking we're drifting towards anarchy when we're not.
that's fair.
I will simply write back, thank you very much. We appreciate it. We'll be in touch.
Okay,
And then what I will tell you guys is, heard from the Baron. He says that he thanks us for the warning. And I said basically these guys are like cockroaches, so he's not surprised they're showing up again. But he appreciates the heads up, and he's going to do what he can.
Oh, that's for the best. At least there's an open line of communication. There's an understanding of, shared enemies. So at that point, how far away is he again?
LA.
SoCal, LA.
Oh, good. Okay, thank you.
San Fernando Valley.
Oh, good. Bye. Yeah.
The Valley of the Valley.
Yeah, the Valley of the Valley.
Oh, that's right. Yes, he's in Glendale.
He used to be on Sunset, so.
Wow. Yeah.
Hollywood and Highland, as I recall.
No.
Oh, wait, no, that was the
That's
other one.
the
I'd say
other one.
that was
the old-
Nellie G's spot.
Yeah. Elisa, you've succeeded in introducing your new apprentice to Cherie, the Tremere who works directly under Diana.
Oh, yes.
You haven't quite gotten to the chance to introduce them to Diana, partly because Diana has been working in Paris lately,
Okay.
and partly because you've probably been avoiding it. Felicity, however, you have managed to sneak them into the library several times at the
Good.
Chantry, and their confidence level has absolutely leapt off the charts. They are thriving and
Good.
thrilled.
Oh, good. Oh, that does my cold dead hurt a world of good.
It's almost intimidating, if only because they will sit there and read through a huge stack of books, pop off with a crap ton of knowledge at you, and you're sitting there staring at them going,
Wow.
at which point then they look at you and they give you the biggest, hugest smile, kiss you full on the lips and say, "I love you so much."
Why was I mad at you again?
Yeah. Pretty much. So the apprenticeship has definitely made for a much more positive relationship between the two now that they've settled into this idea of being able to basically have carte blanche with all of this information, not to mention continuing with their relationship with you. Yes. So positive notes.
Yes, very much so.
Diana is expected back for the party.
Of course.
Excellent.
And now, the big question.
There's a stray Sam missile when you need it.
Are they going to maintain their own premises, or are we moving in together? Are we at that point yet? Have we had the second date?
You have not had the that particular discussion yet.
Okay.
Honey, you're a lesbian couple. Within the first 34 hours, you should have.
I was going to say, yeah, somebody should have shown up with
Wow.
numbers, Lori. That's how it works.
It is kind of how it works.
First date dinner, second date movers, Lori.
Yeah, sort of.
Third date, you're buying a Subaru together.
That's a truck for you, Yanks. Yeah. Third date, you're buying a Scooby. Fourth
Is
date,
that
you're
why
both.
all of my relationships failed?
Because you never bought a Subaru?
No, I did buy a Subaru, but I never actually moved in with them.
Ah, okay.
That's the rules.
Sorry.
Them's the rules.
It's okay, I break them all the time.
Yeah, that's fair. Harrison, your sister has stopped calling you. In fact, the phone has been blessedly silent for the last 4.5 weeks. You haven't
Blessed
heard
silence.
anything from her.
Excellent. Excellent. It just means that she's fine. She's okay. I can
You hope.
trust in my knowledge that she is okay.
You have had some direct business calls regarding some timber and mining companies you've been researching in Kazakhstan, and one of your many hobbies. You've also continued on with digging into the different holdings of the Cerberus Corporation. Nothing horribly surprising, other than the level of offshore accounting that they've chosen to employ.
Well, large companies hiding money, nothing extraordinary.
Shocking.
I know.
I know, Kel Surprise.
I'll go ahead and relay that information to the team, of course.
Yeah.
Overseas investing and hiding money and all
Yes,
those places.
and you get this. No, really?
Yeah, I know. It's so strange to see
How
that
hard would
happen.
it be to redivert that?
Well, eventually.
Probably not very.
Alex,
It would take time. Time that we have, they probably don't.
that's fair. Your evenings have been filled with your radio show and keeping the builders and contractors in line and on time for the upcoming soiree, the announcement of the Le Pinot Noir, as it were. Your,
We're calling that. It's going on in the invites.
The Pinot Noir party.
your little Muppet Prince.
I love it.
Yep.
Yep. Yes.
Your only other preoccupation of late has been some rather interesting dreams about a certain almost angelic-looking personage.
Okay. The spicy taste, yes.
Yes.
Aliana, go ahead.
Any news on trying to locate and or return my clansmen?
Not as of yet.
Okay.
Your clanmates.
Aliana, so far you haven't heard much about the supposed cookbook that everyone in their little coterie is desperate to get their hands on. You still aren't certain why anybody would want it, though Mort thinks he might have a line on a guy who knows a guy who knows a guy.
Shocking.
So that's where you are at that.
Okay.
You don't say.
And have I been able to find a competent human for my restocks?
Go ahead and roll a d20 for me.
Like the air quotes on human.
5.
Not yet.
Not
Hey,
yet.
Alex, want to help me hide a body?
Do you want to
Say no more, I'm on the way. First we'll freeze him to the core. Chipper's next door. Pig farm is down the way.
Pause in humanity.
Yeah, I was gonna say, yeah, take a stain for that.
No, Disney does.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a fact.
They have no humanity to stain.
True. The
Yes, I will
planning.
help you. Depending on how much help are we talking here? How many?
Did you have a whoopsie daisy?
2 or 3.
Went on a bender, did we?
It's been 4 weeks without a supplier.
Okay. Ouch.
Yep.
I'm going to start making a lot of phone calls.
Okay.
Get her a new supplier ASAP.
Okay.
Yesterday preferred.
Fair.
When
And I'll dark web that shit if I have to.
Okay.
I need it last week.
Just need competent.
So I'm working on it.
Dinner party for how many?
Wow.
We're gonna have lots of guests.
Right?
Wow.
So the planning on all of this has been, as I mentioned, on overdrive. You only had 4 weeks. You've had a difficult time keeping Jonathan reined in, honestly, and fully quiet about the event. He has attempted several times to assist with decor and shopping.
No.
I'm leaving that to Julie.
Julie.
Julie may stake him.
He's a Muppet.
Go to
As long as
sleep,
we
go
can,
to
as
sleep,
long
go
as
to
we can
sleep,
control
go to
him.
sleep. So for those who haven't been to Portland, or those who have not been to Northwest Portland, the Montgomery Park building, the site itself consists of a 9-story building. It has roughly 745,000 square feet
Yep, sounds about right.
available. It was originally constructed, just as a little history and aside, it was originally constructed in 1921 as the Montgomery Ward's department store. It eventually included a large warehouse, central call center, and distribution center for their catalog through the late 70s. So after its closure, it was rented out piecemeal, but having it included as part of the Portland Historical Society has helped keep the majority of the building intact. With some greasing of palms and a little vision, you have managed to create the first 4 floors into a comfortable yet quietly opulent entertainment area.
Good.
Did you...
Ooh, I want to do the sound system. and I get control of the music.
You know I work in radio, right?
Oh,
Yeah.
dear.
Okay, we'll talk.
But I can source all the equipment. Thank you.
We will talk. As to what I'm doing with the rest of the building, I'm trying to verify their name, but I reached out to, I'm going to call them the Sanguine Club, but that's not what they're actually called. I'll have to look it up.
Okay.
But it's they're known for going to various, usually Camarilla, not always, cities for Elysiums and Prince things where they provide the refreshments.
Ah, yes.
And try and get them to show up, realizing it's probably going to cost us a little bit, but that's okay.
Fair.
I'm going to give them all of, if I'm able to get a hold of them, and if they agree, I'll let them use all of floor 3 for their prep and basically their kitchen.
Okay.
Everything above floor 4 is under construction,
Okay.
and the back quarter of floor 1 is walled off. There are 2 secret doors.
Okay.
And there's a digging project going on behind it.
Nice. Okay. So, in taking the rouse check, you have arrived at the evening of the Vespertine Ball. Vespertine, FYI, for those who also are not sure, Vespertine actually means flourishing in the evening. So that was a nice little...
I think we just found our coterie name.
The Vespertine?
The Vespertine. There you go. Flourishing in the
Oh,
evening.
it beats the Sex Pistols, doesn't it?
Oh my
No, it
goodness.
doesn't. I like the Sex Pistols.
Yeah.
That's fair.
I
So
am Antichrist.
when arriving there, you've actually managed to create a full-on circular driveway that comes up and actually stops outside the front doors. So you have valet parking, of course, for everybody to arrive, and then parking just slightly off-site. When you arrive,
Ooh, we should describe what we're wearing.
We'll get there.
we'll get there.
We'll get
Walking through the double front doors from the driveway drop-off, you find yourself in an open hallway with 3 open balconies looking down into the center of the building.
I like that idea.
There are skylights from the very top that actually come down.
All the way. Oh, so
Yeah.
we
They
essentially.
come down all... Interesting. Okay.
There
so
are...
we turned it into the Bradbury building, essentially.
Partially.
Yeah. 2 large 10-foot wide staircases lead from the right and left of you up to the second floor landing and slowly spiral up to the 3rd and finally the 4th floor.
Okay.
Each floor is dedicated to a different style. The first floor is set up as a coronation hall, has a slightly raised platform toward the back of the open parquet floor.
The dais.
On the platform are purple silk velvet and ebony wood chairs. 8 of them.
Whose idea was that then?
Probably partially his.
Well, he does have the love of silk velvet. There is seating around the edges of the wooden dance floor. Comfortable wide back chairs and bench seating are along the walls in groups of 2s and 3s. The second floor has glass doors and walls about 15 feet from the edge of the balcony, which when opened lead you to a large techno dance hall. The decor is more steel and leather with banquette-style seating and club tables and chair sets. Along one wall, there's a large mirror that hangs behind a bar with top-shelf liquor and local microbrews that share space between them. The doors and the glass are all soundproof.
I assume they're badge locked.
They are. The 3rd floor has private rooms for dining. Yeah, dining.
Dining.
We'll go with that. Along with a few rooms available for those in a more playful mood. There's a small bar area on this floor as well, along with a dining room and fully staffed kitchen for humans who might need to have a little sustenance and something to help them after a drink or 2.
Of course.
4th floor is mostly meeting rooms for formal appeals, specifically within Elysium. There are designated offices for each member of the coterie, and one for Jonathan as well to hold official business in, and these rooms are all interconnected with the internal walls being able to be opened up into a single room.
Oh, air walls. Yes.
Yep. Also included within the building, per your specifications, are secret passages, one-way mirrors, and so you can keep an eye on people without having to necessarily be amongst them.
One other thing I want to make sure that is in there is there is a remote controllable, for lack of a better term, what I'm calling a daylight mode, which will activate numerous hidden floodlights, making it so that the primary access point, or wherever it's going to be where we're doing this thing, will have zero shadow.
Expecting some shadowy guests, are we?
Who's the Baron across the river?
Some shady
Yeah.
guests?
It's not an expectation, it's a preparation.
Yes.
Okay.
I hope I never need it, but I want it if I do.
Gotcha.
Nice.
Yeah.
Better to have it and not need it than need it and not have it. Okay. Nice. I have made a note. So your building is done. Your invites have been RSVP'd. Jonathan has been wrangled. It's even clear skies tonight. So that should be lovely to look at through the skylights built into the high ceiling above the coronation hall. And as you arrive this evening, you have security set up. You have door people to go ahead and escort, and you have a full valet service readily available. Security is at each doorway, as well as on each level at the ends of each of the stairwells.
I'm assuming there's a security room with camera monitoring everything.
Yep, on the 4th floor.
Every entryway has an IR camera as well as a standard one? Mm-hmm. Okay.
Just as a request from me, because I know how things can be, if you could have like a super secret camera of some kind monitoring the monitor room that isn't monitored by the monitor room?
Correct.
That goes someplace else?
Correct.
And then that way, should anybody run into the monitoring room and try and delete everything, we'll know at least who that person was.
Yep.
All right, good times. All right. Sorry,
Like the off-site storage of our White House tapes.
I'm just new to the whole technology thing still. I'm still getting into it and still getting an understanding of it, better understanding of networks and how they work and things like
coming
that.
along brilliantly.
So that we don't have a
proud.
single point of failure, myself or Allie can access it.
Okay, all right.
Very nice. Okay. So as you arrive this evening, who would like to arrive first?
We could roll.
Yeah,
I'll already be on site.
oh, that's true. It is your building, so.
So I'm gonna, out of a hidden door, shortly after dusk, I'm gonna go up to the makeup room and start getting myself all dressed up, but I will already be in the building.
Okay.
Oh, when is it set to
Of course you did.
begin?
8:30, I believe it is. Still, it being the longest night.
Yeah, 8:30 is actually.
8:30 is actually fairly.
I was
Yeah,
gonna
it's
say
dark.
it's
I was gonna
Very
say,
dark.
it's
pretty dark by the it's dark by 6 around here now.
yeah, up here.
Well, it gives us time to wake up, get dressed,
Yeah.
refreshed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So 8:30.
It takes me a while to do my hair. Have you seen my hair? I've got lots of it.
So rollies for the rest of the three, please.
7?
5.
16.
That's a 6, because they're rolling 10 sided.
Okay, all right, there we go.
Okay, yeah, all right. Well, I gotta fuck me then. A 1.
Oh, 1, okay.
Okay.
Critical fail.
Critical fail.
Sorry. So I'll show up first. I'll be very,
I will be fashionably late.
come up in the Escalade type situation, no limos, just Escalade, get out, have George there, maybe one other person if necessary, escort me up to the door, access the door through prearranged means, I'm sure, so that I can step in and view what's been set up already.
Fluffy's gonna be the head doorman.
Of
Okay,
course. Yeah,
of course.
That's without question. So, hi, Fluffy, how's it going?
Hey, how you doing?
Very well,
Welcome, welcome.
thank you.
Please come right in.
All right, thank you. You're still keeping up the Embers place, though, right?
Oh, of course.
Okay, it's always a nice place to retreat to if necessary.
Indeed, sir.
All right, thank you, thank you. Have a good evening.
As shortly after he walks in, actually, let's see if I'm fully ready by the time he gets here.
So you want to just flip a coin?
No, I was just gonna do percentages, but okay, I can flip a coin.
What did I
You got a two-sided die, I'll do it.
Six-sided die. Odds or evens.
Yeah, D3.
I am
Did I do with my coin?
I am ready couple minutes after you get there.
Okay.
So you get to pop your head up, and then after about 2-3 minutes, you'll see me coming down the stairs.
Alexandra, you've outdone yourself again.
Thank you. I'm glad you enjoy it.
Yes,
It's,
Well, not only is this building radiant, but so are you.
I bet you say that to all the girls.
And what is Alex wearing?
I'm just looking for a hint of money on the air.
A hint of money.
A hint of money. I have that ability, so I'm sure I smell just a little. So
A little bit.
We decided it was like a classic Venetian theme, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so she's not dressed, period, but she's got a full Venetian-inspired. She's got this thing for 40s glam.
That's
So it's sort of a Venetian-inspired Lauren Bacall, Betty Davis look going.
Oh, nice. Okay.
The hair is done up in a very Venetian hairstyle. And it's all the robes are purple with black lining.
that works against your skin. Very nice. Of course, Lancaster is dressed similarly to myself, but there's a lot more brocading involved, much more flourish, if you will. But
You got like a puffy front pirate type shirt.
Puffy front kind of jacket, but it's sensible, tasteful, and in hues of silver and gold thread, along with blues. So maybe a little bit of lapis is also in there in one way or
Nice.
another.
Nice.
And then I'm glad I was able to speak to you before everybody else arrived. There's a matter that I wanted to broach with each one of you individually. As you understand, I'm seeking the position of Harpy. But to do so, I need to have the support of the Primogen. Do I have your support?
There's no one else running against you, so why wouldn't you?
Well, typically these kind of things people exchange certain favors for these kind of things to happen. And I'm just saying that I'd be happy to exchange a favor of mine for a favor of yours
I
as sort of
see.
a
Start your books early?
eternal currency of the night. Yeah,
Start your books early.
nothing too harsh. I mean, I would consider it.
I think you would be possibly the best person suited for the position.
Oh, thank you.
So I don't have a problem with it at all.
Excellent. So the casual trade of favor for favor
Sure.
is acceptable? All
That's
right.
more than acceptable.
Well, thank you very much. So, please, do you have somebody who can show me around so that I can know the place better?
Yes, I
Or
flag
do-
over an attendant.
Would you grace me?
What is I can.
Or do you wish to stay
I want to be
as-
sure to greet the others as they arrive.
Yeah, in all honesty, I can totally see you coming down the stairs for each one of us. So, in all honesty,
Lancaster, my dear, I'm not that vain.
I know, but still, it's the
Just serious.
picturesque aspect of it all.
Right up. Hustle, hustle, hustle. And down again.
There we go.
I won't lie, it's tempting.
It's just picturesque. I can see it in my mind's eye so clearly.
Well, there is up the top of the stairs. There's a little seating rest area which has a nice chaise lounge in it.
I'm sure you could be up there speaking to people. They come in and you're
Exactly.
like, oh, hello.
There is an elevator as well, but FYI, that goes all the way up to the 9th floor. But and you have to badge for past the 4th floor.
Excellent.
Technically, you have to badge past the 3rd floor, but because 4th floor is for business only. Thank you.
Yep.
Business matters only.
I anticipate the others will be arriving shortly, and not to mention we need to make sure our dear sweet Pinot is seen to.
If you do all support me for the position of Harpy, I was hoping that I might introduce him as one of my first acts.
I can't promise that. I'll have to talk to the others, but I don't see particularly a reason against it.
Excellent. I've already prepared something, of course. So.
Okay.
Of that, I have no doubt. Flag over an attendant that is of a type that I've, in my research of him, know he would like.
Okay.
Oh, human.
Oh, human.
Human, but of a higher,
Can I
Certain
smell the money?
socioeconomic.
Yeah,
you can smell some socioeconomic. You can also smell quality of breed.
Excellent. Yeah. Good vintage, if you will.
Excellent.
Okay.
Yes, there you go.
Yep, you are escorted away to be shown the rest of the building. And Allie.
Come up. Got 2 human-y types with me.
Humany?
Humany.
Humany. Okay.
Come up. I'm just going to open the door before Fluffy even actually gets to it, because I've got my key.
That's fair. Fluffy's flustered. It's my job.
Is it just after our interaction that she shows up, or is it during? Like, do I see her over his shoulder?
As he is being escorted away, you see her walk up and
Okay.
open the door. And Fluffy being flustered. It's my job.
I know, Pumpkin.
I like my job.
So she,
Your job's not in any danger, dear.
As long as there are doors.
Walk up, put my hand on his shoulder. You're fine.
Okay.
so she's actually dressed to match the age of the building.
Okay.
So 20s. Not the flapper 20s, but like more of a proper aesthetic, I guess. Kind of a more formal.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. Oh, what was that period called? Edwardian?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. So, like nice crisp suits and things like that.
With kind of an Eastern take to it.
Okay. Do you have a broad hat or no? I'm trying to picture that in my mind.
She probably would have actually just worn a wig with a scarf over it,
Ah.
Okay.
just to make sure it stays in place.
That's fair.
Walk up, do the obligatory,
The cheek
Kiss,
kiss.
kiss.
since we have to be official like.
Has our newest vintage arrived yet?
Not yet. Folks, keep an eye out for him, and I have instructions for them to escort him directly to the prep room.
Looks at the watch. He's late.
Are you surprised?
No, but I did bring him an extra Xanax or 2. Pointing at the...
Well, then let's get them up to the prep room so that they're there and wait for him to arrive. Thank you for all of your help with all of this. We would not have been able to get this
course.
done.
If we didn't, we'd actually probably be finding fire extinguishers again.
It's true. By the way, don't be surprised if Lord Stick Up Butt doesn't solicit you for a vote for Harpy.
Oh, I was expecting this.
Just,
I mean, come
I don't
on.
have a problem with it personally, because
As long as he doesn't know who's actually controlling the puppet, we're fine.
exactly.
Speaking of the puppet does pop in at that point, being escorted by several very pretty but very, very harried young men.
God.
Oh no, he's already run them ragged. Ugh.
Like, no, really? Oh my God. This is absolutely fantastic.
Jonathan.
Hello.
Hello. I trust the decor is.
It's gorgeous. I mean, not as glittery as one might want it to
Well,
be, but
for the purposes of what we're doing this evening, you need to be a little understated.
I mean, that's fair. I understand. I get it. I'm glittery enough on my own.
Exactly. You don't want nobody wants to take away from the sparkle.
Exactly.
We have a space waiting for you to hang out at until we announce you,
Oh, lovely. All right.
and these folks will take you to them.
Okay.
Do it. Hand him off to a couple of retainers picked specifically for that task.
Okay.
Jonathan,
Yes.
have you eaten tonight? Or have you been too nervous?
Well, I mean, one.
There are 2 lovely ladies waiting in your office for you.
I have an office. I have
You
an
do
office.
have an office.
I have an office.
All I ask is don't drain them.
Please don't leave a mess for me.
That's fair. All right. Thank you.
See you later.
He toddles off.
They're so full of benzos, he will be down in no problem.
Oh, good. Oh, good. Thank you.
Wow.
Smarter, not harder.
Yeah. No, you're right. You're right.
And
So we're just
finally,
waiting on Eliana and then the main guests?
Elisa.
Or Lisa,
Aliana's
rather,
already
sorry.
here. Elisa, yes.
And Elisa, you arrive just in front of the first of the official guests.
Okay. Took longer to do my hair than I thought.
Did you bring her with you, or did you leave her home?
Left her home.
Good.
Smarter planning.
Well, yeah, she's got a library of books that she gets to go through. I left her at the Coin Tower building.
Okay.
Yeah, so that she can have
She's
fun
got
with.
limited access, so that's fine.
Yeah, so yeah.
She won't see the interrogation room or any of
No,
that
no,
stuff.
no.
She won't see
Oh,
the
no.
books that don't exist.
Yeah.
Yes. No. I left her with a fat copy of Douglas Adams. Here.
Thanks for all the fish.
Surprised she hasn't read it like when she was 12.
Yeah, but it's fun to
It's
reread.
it's fun to reread, especially because this is all 5 books of the trilogy. Young Zaphod plays it safe.
But there's 6 books.
What's up to 6 now? Okay. I've only seen the 5.
Only seen the 5.
Is he publishing from the grave?
No, he had somebody else. His
Is this date?
estate allowed the guy who did the Artemis Fowl books to publish one that's called And Another Thing. And this is true fact for those of you who are actually watching. It's a book.
I need,
I will have to
need
look
this.
into that.
Yes, me too.
My.
Okay.
Nerd.
Yes.
And your point is?
Yeah.
This, and it's a damn good one. Not as good as this, but it'll do.
So, you arrive looking like what?
Okay. Well, in her usual manner, Elisa has gone for understated.
Okay.
She is wearing a fairly, it's fairly tight fitting, not quite painted on, but high neck, so it almost looks like a Chinese dress, but is not.
Guess it's not a
Chamsong.
Shangsong.
No, it is not. It is not a qipao. Full sleeves, right down to the fingers, all in black, but with some subtle brocading that gives hints of rose petals in the material.
Very
Yes.
nice. Okay.
Full floor length down to just below her ankles so that she can move with a high slit up both
I hope she's
sides.
got a kick slit.
She does. Yes, she has a kick slit. Side slit on both sides. And because obviously Ministry of Defense boots would not pass muster tonight, she has opted to go with almost like toe shoes, ballet toe shoes. They are quite flat, but they lace up the ankles
Okay.
so that they don't fall off, just in case. And if anyone cares to take a look, there may or may not be a hint of garter lace across the top of the thigh.
Very nice. All right.
You know I'm going to look.
Well, that was the whole point. And of course, yes, hair done up in a quite elaborate, and that's what took the longest, elaborate French braid.
Okay. Excellent.
Look over at Allie. She's growing up. They grow up so fast.
Yeah, she's now a teenager. It's
Yeah.
fine.
Yes,
It's
and,
fine.
and of course for the coup de grace, she has countershaded her lipstick. So she has black across the upper lip and a deep crimson red across the bottom lip,
Very
and
nice.
has decided to forego blush of life tonight, so that it's
Oh, so very
yes,
pale.
very pale. Yes, so that
Excellent.
that look just pops
Okay.
and wings to the eyes.
Nice. All right. So, as the guests arrive, it is a fancy ball, a fancy dress ball. So, there's a number of different costuming options that people have chosen. The majority have been more along the lines of Western European, mostly Venetian. There are masks that are about, you can pick one up at the door if you haven't brought one. Most people do have the eye masks or have some sort of
Oh, like a
painting.
domino?
Yeah, or domino mask of some sort on. You have a quiet string quartet down in the main area for some ambiance music. And every so often when the doors open up on the second floor, you have the unsa, 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 that dances on the way out and then closes again, and then it goes back to the very quiet quartet. So it's kind of occasionally people will sit there and say, where is that come? Oh, right.
Yes, there's a dance floor on the second floor,
So,
up on the mezzanine.
Alex's mask is like kind of like almost, it's inspired by a plague doctor mask,
okay.
but the bottom half is missing. So it's got the full raven nose, raven looks. It's done, and it is in black leather, of course.
Of course. Okay.
Okay, yes. So I'm going to pick up one of those, like the
Little stick
yes,
dot.
in
Yeah.
in the gold silk brocade with the sequins around, and if there is such a thing, a little hairpiece, like a little feather cockade that ties into my hair.
Nice. Okay.
Yes, like a not quite a peacock. That would be
Gauche.
yeah, quite gauche, especially with the understated look.
Okay.
Looking good this evening.
Thank you. I'm loving the dress.
Thank you.
As you wander through, and as the main floor gets more crowded with more and more people coming through, you recognize certain people. Estrella is there. The Baron from across
Across the river.
the river is there with his entourage.
The reason for the floodlights.
You do see a number of people that you have recognized in passing over the last few years from Vampire Society that are just fairly, regulars that you would normally have seen that live in and around. A couple of the Toreadors are there. Two Bruja who are actually on their best behavior, honestly. They've washed their jeans.
I was,
They're not in the best behavior. All
too much
six
to know
Shanice
for
on
shirt
them.
and tie at least.
They've washed jeans, they have on a domino mask, and they have non-ripped t-shirts on.
They're probably the ones with the shirt and tie already.
So basically, they walked off the set
Oh,
of Gotham.
yeah, one of those printed shirts.
Yeah, exactly.
Yes, yes.
They walked off the set of Gotham Knights.
Kind of. At the very least, they're clean. So,
Oh, good, yeah.
that's a step up from where it would be. They're not much for, most things,
Pomp
but
and
they're there
circumstance,
because they.
But you would think that somebody that styles themselves a philosopher king would have something a little more than,
They don't follow trends.
biker leathers and whatnot.
They don't follow trends,
Of course not.
except their own.
Except for
Except for their own.
they're individuals, except for everybody else.
Yeah, pretty much. I'm an individual like everyone else, damn it.
Exactly. The Toreadors, of course, are there. You see a number of
Exchange pleasantries with them as they arrive.
Indeed.
Quite so.
Diana arrives
Oh, goody. That conversation. Okay.
Damn it, no whistle.
Yes, brace myself.
with Sherry in tow, who's looking rather chagrined. And she immediately makes a beeline for you.
Do I see this? Are we still talking at this point, or am I?
Oh no, you've gone off to be the social butterfly.
Right. Well, yeah. But that's,
I'm making my pleasantries as well.
Roll awareness. You're in a crowded area at this point.
awareness, wits and awareness,
Yes.
or intelligence and awareness?
Intelligence and awareness, simply because while you are aware of a number of different people, you are also distracted by a number of different people.
But I am a number of different people, so.
That's part of why you're distracted by a
I
number
was
of
going to say,
different people.
which number of people are you distracted by? That's the next question.
2 successes.
Okay, you do see Diana arrive, and you are smart enough to know that that's probably where she's headed.
All right, I'm just gonna.
And considering I was also waiting for these two to show up, can I spot that as well? Or
Yeah,
at least
you can certainly try.
I'm gonna move within earshot.
Okay,
Well, not,
Being obtrusive.
not being obtrusive.
all right. My dear,
Curtsy politely.
it seems that you have been busy while I've been in Paris. Is there something you would like to discuss with me?
There is the matter of a new apprentice that I would like to introduce.
Yes.
Yes.
Where is she?
They are.
I beg your pardon.
It's okay. Politeness. Are currently at. How would I even describe the coin tower? Do I just
You
say
wouldn't.
the coin tower?
No.
No.
You
okay.
wouldn't.
Yes.
Nope,
Yes.
nope, nope, nope.
Big no.
Yes. Are feeling a bit under the weather tonight and have opted to remain home. So large gatherings are not conducive to her state of mind, their state of mind.
I see. Well, this...
Agoraphobia or agoraphobia? Agoraphobia.
No, agoraphobia is outdoors.
Outdoors, yes. So, yeah, what's the fear of crowds?
agoraphobic is...
Normal.
Yeah.
Agoraphobic would fit, but
Yeah. But, yeah, large crowds make them rather uncomfortable.
I see. Well,
Large-sized
one
predators
shall
more
have
so.
to remedy this because, as I have heard from Shelley, you seem to be utilizing the chantry with them.
There have been occasions, yes, we've popped by.
We do wish to be introduced before further.
But of course, yes, I await your pleasure.
Sooner rather than later, please.
at that line, I'm going to walk up and go, Diana, so wonderful to see you. Welcome back. I trust your trip was...
It was enlightening.
Thank you.
Glad to hear it. Glad to hear it. I just want to thank you again for, yet again, for assigning Elisa to us as Toreador Primogen. She has proven... Tremere, sorry. Tremere Primogen. I would have said Tremere, not Toreador.
No, I totally would have
The player.
I totally expect you to say the Toreador Primogen and everything.
We'll roll with that if you guys want me to.
Yeah, go for it. Yeah. Okay. Yes.
I apologize, Tremere Primogen. I've been greeting a lot of people this evening. I do apologize. But she has proven invaluable to us, and I think you guys made the perfect choice. And I hope we can count on your continued support for her to do so.
As long as she understands her position with us and understands the necessary requirements for maintaining her position.
If there are any difficulties that come up with that, please do let the rest of the council know, and we will take it all under advisement.
Of course.
Thank you.
Of course, I would
Please
like to try.
enjoy your evening.
I want to try and insert myself
Come
right
on
about
in.
that point.
Okay.
Okay, because I only got one success when I rolled the same. I get there a little later. Right? And it's like, oh, I am so
Harrison.
glad to have met the three of you in this one place, in this grand hall, all at the same time. Diana, I have not had the pleasure of speaking to you at length.
Regent Lafayette.
Excuse me?
Regent
Regent
Lafayette.
Lafayette.
I,
Yes. Whisper into his ear, Regent Lafayette. Yes.
That's-
Yes. Whisper.
okay,
Yeah.
the titles that you hold amongst yourselves are... So, I wanted to thank you for coming tonight as well. I was hoping to have a moment of your time as well as your fair Primogen, simply because I know that she is new to her position, and I know that you are not. And in this kind of situation, I'm looking to become the harpy of the city, and therefore need...
Of course you are.
Need little... There's a need for understanding between the Primogen and the harpy, that I am their voice. And, of course, the quid pro quo that would come from such an arrangement.
You are certainly verbose enough.
As
there we
that's
go.
going on, I'm going to walk behind them and say, he made it. Walk to the front door.
You see her visibly go,
But if you...
And at the door, hi, Uncle Alex.
Great party.
I'm going to...
And now you know why Elisa is dressed head to toe with no exposed flesh whatsoever.
As soon
Because
as that
he's got the
At that point, I'm gonna. As soon as she says, I'm gonna look over and go. Do excuse me. I need to go greet some more of our guests. Again,
Do I hear
thank you
this?
so very much for
You would have heard
your
that
wisdom,
he made
Diana.
it.
Okay.
Look forward to more.
But before you go, I understand important people have arrived, but I need your approval, if you will.
Are you soliciting my vote, as it
Yes.
were? I expect I could probably see my way fit to vote.
And of course, in those types of situations, it is nice to have like I said, a quid pro quo on the record so that I might owe you a favor and you might owe me one.
The favor you're owing him is voting him as that.
Yeah, I'm aware of
Okay.
that. Thank you.
If you're in
Not a
agreement,
complete knave, thank you.
are you in agreement?
I could see my way to voting in your favor.
I really appreciate those words, but in all honesty, I need a yes.
If you haven't figured it out yet, yes.
Thank you.
Oh my God.
And
Are you?
Regent, enjoy your evening.
Indeed. At which point she hears the ha from the front door and she immediately stiffens.
Yeah, as does Elise.
As do I.
There's a little sparkle in
Yes.
Alex's eye going,
Yes, and
and she's going to walk over to greet him.
Nerd.
and anybody that cares to notice.
Diana immediately just... It looks like someone suddenly managed to go ahead and slip her an entire pound of lemons.
I understand your feelings.
If you will excuse me, I think I hear anyone calling me from anywhere else but here.
Of
Thank
course,
you.
Regent.
Thank you once again.
Beelines it to a far corner, as far away from Alex as she possibly can.
Okay, that's true.
Going to walk up and
Do I manage to effect an escape? Fuck.
bow
No.
graciously and go, good to see you again, Alex.
Ah, there you are. How's my girl?
Doing well, doing well. How was your trip?
It was a trip. I mean, you can only do so much in a box.
Fair enough, fair enough.
It's annoying. I still have dirt everywhere.
If you'd like, I can arrange for a spot for you to get a little more comfortable if you wish to clean up a bit.
That would be lovely. See, this is how you treat your uncle.
I was going to show you my office, but whatever.
Whatever.
Starts talking to him in French, loud enough that she knows that she can hear and that Diana can hear. So, what are we going to do this week? Are we going to go visit more books? Are we going to go collect the books that I lent? What are we doing? What are we doing this week?
I don't know. I just got here.
You're the one who said you wanted to be here.
I wanted to be here because this is new.
Go ahead and take him up to the green room.
Okay.
So, go up there.
I love Alex so much.
Show me so great.
So are you going to continue your rounds?
Yeah, continue my rounds. Of course, I would want to meet with Christine much the same way, try and get her Toreador vote as well. And then of course, also, as Tamina, right, is the reigning Banu Hakim in the city. I would hope for her at least void of approval.
You haven't seen her arrive yet that you are aware of.
Yeah, it doesn't mean she isn't watching or isn't around.
That's
so I'm
true.
just keeping an eye out. And of course, if
Trinisa?
well, no, she isn't a primogen. I don't need her permission.
I see.
She is a powerful Grisha within the city, but that is it. And of course, I'll have to, all I need to do is follow the hefty giggling of an old man to understand where Aliana is.
Okay.
And I'll wait for her. I'll wait for her in some nice area, that won't look like it's too desperate. That would be the right word.
Fair.
Desperate. Yeah.
Okay.
What's your performance?
Ooh, that's actually a great question. I do have a dot in performance, but it's in public speaking. So
That doesn't count.
No. Not in this case, no.
All right. So the evening progresses along. You do get Alex changed into better looking robes. There's not much you can do about
This.
this.
Yeah.
The spackle.
Yeah, there's only so much you can do. Blood sorcery, man, it takes a lot out of you.
It's a lot out of everyone.
Yes, it does.
Kinda, yeah, a lot.
Yeah.
He manages to make his way back down. So, and he sees you.
Do I see him? Fuck.
As his personal escort for the evening,
Yes.
we will have arranged a very sweet young thing
Oh, good.
to act as his escort.
Sweet, barely legal young thing.
Oh yeah, no,
because it's
definitely,
Alex.
It's Alex.
definitely legal.
I was going to say, yes, what's the age of consent in Oregon? It's 18?
Yep.
Yes.
Good. She's 19.
Ish. Almost. She's 18. She doesn't look 18.
Oh,
That
she's
just makes him happy.
Oh,
Yeah.
no. Oh, she's
It's Alex.
Oh,
It's Alex.
Okay.
Alex is not a great. Alex was not a great human being. Alex has continued to not be a great vampire either.
And he's a product of his time.
Yeah.
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 Oh, okay. So he
Yeah.
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 Okay. Enough said about that.
He is
Watch the video
wandering
movie?
through, and although you don't see his hands groping, you can definitely see a want for groping as he wanders his way through with her.
I was going to say, how hard is she trying? Can I tell if she's trying really hard to not react?
Take a look.
All right. What am
I don't know. Did we condition her first?
What am I rolling on that?
Wits and awareness.
Okay. Oh yeah, I got to have two of those, don't I? Let's see here.
I think the only thing we would have warned her about would be he's a dirty old man.
Yeah.
And you can project
course.
thoughts into your mind.
What's
We didn't tell her.
Oh, no, I ain't
No,
telling
that's going
nobody
to be the
nothing.
surprising part. It's like, oh, I don't want to see myself that way.
Okay. Well, I got two successes. Oh shit.
No, you're fine. None of them are critical, so you're fine.
Okay. Yeah, two successes, but they're both on my hunger die.
But they're not. It's not a
they're
critical.
not a
so
They're not
it's all
critical.
good.
So-
Yeah, so not messy crits.
Okay. So yeah, you notice that she's not exactly comfortable per se.
I didn't think so.
She has accepted her role. You're probably, if anything, you see her just sort of resigned.
Oh, I've seen that look before. I've worn that look before.
We'll make it up to her.
Yeah.
We'll pay her really well.
I was going to say, I think now might be a very good time to rescue the poor girl.
No.
No.
She was brought specifically to be his escort for the evening.
Okay.
She's also wired. She doesn't know she's wired, but she's wired.
Ah,
For
okay.
electric shock.
She kind of got that glazed look like.
No,
I'm
no,
kinda-
for monitoring.
No. I'm talking about.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Like she's trying to dissociate essentially from where she's at.
Yeah, sort of. She's just sort of, she's there. She accepts the fact that she's there. She accepts the fact that she's got to be there. She's not pleased about it, so
But she's gonna get a fuck ton of money.
And that she's going to get pawed at.
yep.
That poor girl.
Yeah. So, about an hour and a half after the last people straggle in, that should be around the time you figure would be a good spot to introduce things together.
Before we
Have you
do,
a chance to-
I want to pull Jonathan aside really quick.
Okay.
Before or after he ate his snacks.
Oh, boy.
Shit. Oh dear. Yeah, I kind of want him to be lucid for this, unfortunately.
Well, he'll be lucid.
Okay, that's-
he
that's-
just won't be bouncing off the wall.
That's fine. I just needed to explain a couple of things to him.
Okay.
May I have a
So,
moment of your time, Jonathan?
of course, darling.
Let's kind of find a quiet corner somewhere.
Come into my
He's in the green
office.
room.
Okay,
his
okay,
office,
good. We're in the office. Okay. I just wanted to make
You're
sure
so
that you
pretty.
understood. Do you understand? Yes.
Just so you know, I'm actually in my office right next door,
Of course
so I
you're.
can hear it.
You're probably watching through the two-way mirror.
Oh, no,
aren't you?
no, I can just hear it straight
Oh,
through
no,
the
that's
wall
right.
because it's an air wall.
Oh, that's right. Yes.
You've worked conventions. You know how thin those things are.
Right.
Oh God, yes. Okay. I just wanted to make sure that you were aware that all glory is fleeting.
Okay.
Meaning, yes, you are Prince. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Now, just ensure that you continue to be worthy of that.
Of course, it's a great honor to be a prince.
Good. And naturally, as one of your primogen, please do seek any of us out should you have any questions, if you need any help, any advice. We serve at your pleasure.
Don't forget the seneschal.
Okay. Awesome. Are things happening?
Yes, she checks her watch. Very soon, yes.
Okay.
Yes, somebody will be along to...
How do I look?
Fabulous, darling. Absolutely fabulous.
Excellent.
Unbeknownst to him that he's wired.
Oh, he's also wired. Okay.
Always.
Everybody's wired in this joint.
Not
Now
everybody.
I got to check myself. Am I wired?
We can arrange it, but
He's dressed in very customary, what would have been very customary 15th century Italian Renaissance in dark blue crushed velvet with gold and pearls.
Okay.
so upper merchants or
Upper merchants, lower princeling,
got it.
Okay.
not quite doge level, but almost.
So we can we can stick a tracker on him. That's easy enough.
This,
Soon as you
this
put
kind
the
of outfit,
jacket on.
absolutely.
Yeah, I was gonna say, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. His clothes were wired the moment he put them on. Okay. And then, excuse myself.
Okay.
Go to your office.
Of course,
Sure, you can go to my office. Why not?
of course, I would need to track down Aliana.
Of course.
Because I'm seeking to be Harpy. I know that you're the primogen of the Harpies. Sorry, you're primogen of the Nosferatu.
Wow, how did that actually be a Harpy primogen possession?
Well, no, sorry, I confused Nosferatu and Harpy. So
I am not Mouse.
I know, that's what I'm saying.
The
Now,
look on her face just went like,
but my point is that I seek to be Harpy, and therefore I need your approval and an exchange of certain quid pro quo to make sure that everything is understood and knowledgeable about my position in the city.
So I have a couple questions for you.
Okay?
Why? Why do you want to be Harpy?
Because the Harpy is not only an individual who is seen as the voice of the people, the Vox Populi, if you will. The Harpy is also the manager of kindred currency. We're the ones who track who owes who and who owes what.
Who better than the money
what
man?
the Harpy position is. Why do you want
Why
it?
do I want it? It's currency. I love it. I love the scene, quite honestly. I'll be honest. It is. It's something that I'm starting to warm up to, having all eyes on me. Something I've forgotten. Something I put behind me many years ago. But I'm starting to enjoy it.
And what's in it for me?
Well, that's the point of this whole conversation, is a interesting acknowledgement that I'll know you a favor and you will owe me.
But what are you bringing to the table as your
You
File
need me
for
to
me.
state
I'd
my
love to
pedigree?
know.
You've witnessed my pedigree.
No, I don't want your pedigree. I want to know what you're bringing to the table for me.
Do
Is it
you
a-
need me to define what a favor is?
No, I want to know what your level of favor is going to be.
Oh, at this point, it's nothing extraordinary, trivial, if you want to call it that.
A trifle, a mere trifle.
So you want me to put you into a major position of power for a trinket level favor?
That's all I'm asking. I could ask for more.
That's a pretty big ask.
Seems a little lopsided on what you're bringing to the table.
Not when you consider the fact that the other members of the Primogen have agreed to it. They're, in all honesty, in no deeper than you are.
Have they put their blood on it?
Oh, no, of course not. No, I would not ask for something of that extent. I would not. I mean, for a position of this type, absolutely
It
not.
could be backed out of.
If it is, then, well, that has its own ramifications when it comes to our society and how trustworthy you are in the future. It's not a bond of blood. It's not a bond of one's life, but it is a bond. And it also ensures that Things, if they go sideways in one way or another, that the harpy has your back, and that you have the harpy's back.
Still don't know why anybody would actually want that position.
Oh, well, just because you don't understand doesn't mean that I can explain it. But I can tell you that I can be very effective at managing currency.
I'm sure you could.
Well, he does have the money experience. While this is going on, I'm going to text Felicity, say, we may be having a meeting soon.
Okay.
So just kind of quick explanation.
I'm going to knock on the door to her
Meet
office.
with,
while
meet
they're
with Diana,
talking.
blah, blah, blah.
Okay.
I'll pop my head in. I think it's time, guys.
Yeah, I'd like to, if you're in agreement, then at this point, I'd also like to make introductions.
On that note, would you just be introducing the prince, or would you be introducing all of us?
No, just the prince.
Seneschal, or
Just the prince. If you want me to introduce you as well, I can. Or I can allow him to take it from there.
Has he eaten his snacks?
yes.
She physically actually looks like she took breath.
Breathe in Jesus, breathe out Sam.
Just remember, I don't do boons lightly.
Oh, boons are never a light thing. Can I take that as a yes? Because I do need to hear it.
Yes, I will agree to your I will acquiesce to your request for Harpy.
Thank you.
However, I'd like to know how you're planning on introducing our newest vintage of wine.
Well, I happen to have something right here.
Of course you do.
Holy shit!
It's a simple introduction, nothing more.
She actually said when she sees how long it is, she's like, "Why am I not surprised?"
Tamina pokes her head around the corner. Are we doing this?
Yeah. Give us just a moment. We're heading out.
Do you want me to go get him?
momentarily.
Do you want me to go get him? I'll go get him.
Oh no, I will go get him.
Jonathan? Fair enough.
Sorry, I'm only asking because the natives seem to be getting restless downstairs.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, but they also know Jonathan. Well,
Holy shit, you actually put that in there.
I did.
is this a good holy shit?
No,
or bad holy shit?
Don't be surprised. She gets a preview because she's a little more demanding than the rest of you.
A little?
Well, with your uncle.
Am I
Someone has to be.
Sorry. Am I going to regret this?
Ellie, am I going to regret what he says?
Actually, the next
I don't think
question.
there's a single bit of regret in there.
Are we
And
going to live to regret? That's the next question.
Oh, we'll live.
No regrets.
No regrets.
Now I worry.
Alex then pops inside in. So what? Are we doing this or what?
Hold your ass for 30 seconds, old man.
I've been holding somebody's ass for about 30 seconds.
Get your fingers off of her.
Hey.
She's not even looking up at him.
I'm really glad I'm in my office at this moment.
You're within earshot then.
Yeah, I know. I'm like, oh. And I'm glad I'm texting, not calling.
You get a text back.
Yes.
Okay, what meeting are we talking about?
Okay. Kind of reminder them of the to the chantry, this and that, and then we're going to be meeting with essentially
The regent.
the regent. Yeah, kind of explain what the regent is.
Well, you're typing a lot.
You know what? I'm just going to send an email. We're going to be meeting with my mentor essentially.
Okay.
Yeah, and then when I get face to face, then just kind of start laying all of this stuff out.
We're going to want goblets for this one.
Oh, I'm sure refreshments have already been out there, right?
And I want clean fillings, not what else is out there.
I text the representative of Sanguine, ask
Okay.
him to bring 2. How many?
Well, enough for the gathering. Maybe to
How
hold
many?
it.
Enough for
least-
the Primogen, at least.
4 clean goblets, fresh filled, I remember correctly, his tastes, her tastes, and specify.
Okay.
And
Be interested to know if you know my tastes.
Needs money.
That's just a good guess.
The bouquet is Vanderbilt.
Not Rockefeller. No, you're
And,
slipping down in the world.
yeah, and obviously keep tight track of who gets which, but
Sure.
and have them ready at the top of the stairs in 4 minutes, if possible.
Okay, you get a text back, not a problem.
All right, let's go, guys.
You've
Curtain.
paid good money, so they're perfectly happy to.
Okay.
They'll be there waiting for us.
So
Shall
it's
we
go
go
time. Right, you
pick up our boy?
Yeah, let's do that.
You get one side, I'll get the other.
I'll
Are you gonna?
Meet you
Oh wait, I hear all of this through the air wall.
Yeah.
Never mind.
Go retrieve Jonathan.
All right.
And his benzoic self.
Yep. He's mostly standing upright, although he does occasionally slide to one side or the other, but he's mostly okay.
This is why one side or the other.
Yeah, no, I get it. Pull yourself together, Jonathan. This is your moment to shine.
Okay, I can do this.
You can do this.
You are
Do you want me to take the lead
super
or
calm
bring up the
and
train?
good.
I'm fabulous.
Yes, you are.
Watch the back.
Right, take it the rear. Right, I'm on the van.
Okay.
The back.
All
I'm on
right.
drag.
You, you all make your way down the slowly spiraling staircase all the way down to the first floor.
Which is where he gets to make his initial announcement from.
Yeah.
So in which case we probably should be waiting on the second.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then, of course, I'll go ahead and put on my loud people voice.
I like. If you want a mic, I can get you one.
Sure, if you think it's necessary.
Text whoever I need to bring it. Have a mic waiting
All right.
live for Lancaster. Almost said Lannister.
If you texted it that, I think people would understand anyway.
Okay, you have a gentleman that meets you with a mic.
It warns you it's live.
Sir, if I may,
Oh, yeah.
clips it to you. You don't even need to go ahead and bend anything. There's no
yeah.
wires or
I
anything.
was told I would have a glass.
Yes, sir, and he signals to the sanguine who brings you your glass, and it is the scent practically, literally of practically the same level as a Vanderbilt.
I detect slight airs of Anderson.
Sir, the
Oh.
mic is live.
Apologies. And
Well played. Well played, yes.
everybody, thank you. Thank you for coming here on this fine evening. I draw your attention to the stairs behind me. Ladies and gentle thems of the kindred, esteemed guests and honored members of our illustrious domain. Tonight we gather in the shadows of this timeless city to witness a monumentous occasion, a shifting of power that resonates through the very foundations of our society. In the dance of the eternal night, where power is as fluid as the vitae that courses through our veins, we find ourselves at the cusp of a new era. It is with great pleasure and an air of anticipation that I stand before you as your harpy, to introduce the enigmatic and formidable individual who shall ascend to the throne of our domain, our new prince, Jonathan. Much like the fine Pinot Noir that graces the vineyards at the Willamette Valley, our prince embodies the complexity, depth, and unmistakable richness that sets them apart. Of course, I do not drink wine, but it is exceptionally popular locally. Just as a well-aged Pinot Noir reveals its character through the careful interplay of climate, soil, and artistry of the vinter, our prince demonstrates a rare mastery in navigating the intricate nuances of our society. They have proven themselves to be a blend of elegance and strength, a sovereign who understands the delicate dance of power and yet possesses the resilience to weather the storms that often accompany such authority. Much like the subtle notes of black cherry and earth that defined a superior wine, our prince brings forth a unique flavor to our domain. Their policies, like a fine vintage, have been crafted with precision, leaving an indelible mark upon the tapestry of our nightly existence. They have demonstrated the wisdom to know when to assert influence and when to linger in the shadows, much like a connoisseur savoring the subtleties of a well-crafted bottle. As we raise our glasses to toast this momentous occasion, let us recognize the gravity of our role and our new prince undertakes. May their reign be as enduring as the vines of the Willamette Valley, and may they navigate the intricate policies of our society with the grace and finesse of a vintner crafting the perfect blend. To our new prince, I say, may your rule be as unyielding as the darkest night, and may your decisions be as discerning as a kindred's thirst for the finest vitae. Salud.
Salud.
Throughout this whole thing, you've seen Jonathan stand there with this sort of half thing and doing this.
The Queen's
We're like,
Queen's wave. Yeah.
not yet. Not yet.
Well, at least he's not doing the Il Duce.
I know.
During his speech, I hope someone's bringing the charts are already in place, but the ropes being lowered so we can walk him down the stairs.
Yep. Yeah. Everything has been basically gone ahead and choreographed, and as things finish, you are able to walk down from the second to the first floor and across and set him up in the central seat on the dais, and there are enough seats for the rest of you all to also sit.
A seat, my prince.
Thank you. Thank you.
And I'll take the chair to the right of him.
And I'll take the chair to the left.
Okay.
I'll sit to the left of Lancaster.
Okay.
Guess I'll be to the right of the right, with just enough arm reach to pull sleeves if need be.
Okay. Trinisa and Tamina also arrive, and they also go ahead and take seats towards the back.
Okay.
I'm going to take my chalice, stand up. Very well spoken, Lord Harpy. I'd like to introduce myself for those of you who don't know me. I am Deirdre von Dark. I am the Malkavian Primogen. I am also your seneschal. 3 cheers, and may the reign be very long of our new Prince Jonathan. Hear, hear.
Here, here.
Here, here.
Take a sip. Sit down.
Shit, was I supposed to prepare a speech?
Just introduce yourself as the Tremere Primogen colleague.
No, we're working
Yeah.
out to out.
Oh, you want me to do it?
Yes. You can't get away with total anonymity here.
Someone should.
Oh, come on, you can do it.
Does he say this out loud? Of course he does.
In Romanian says, "Shut up, old man."
Okay.
A few people did it.
Yeah, I'm sure there's a couple of snickers in the crowd.
Yeah, like.
Stands up. Some of you may know me. Most of you probably do not. I am Aliana. I am your Nos Primogen.
Stand out. Quick nod. Some of you may know me, some of you may not. Too good to pass up. I couldn't help it. I could, but eh. I'm your Tremere Primogen, Elisa Taylor. And then sit back down.
Tamina stands. Most of you know me. And those who don't, you're probably better off. I am the Banu Hakim Primogen and your scourge. May your reign be quiet and well crafted. And she sits back down.
Under her breath, she goes, "Well choreographed."
Good indeed.
And Trinisa stands up. I am not the primogen of anything, but I am the sheriff. Most of you know me. I'm Trinisa. And, yeah, let's just hope that this goes a lot better than the last one.
Here, here.
Agreed.
And she sits back down.
Stand up. Obviously, as you are all aware, this is Elysium. So please, you are all safe. There are no enemies here. There will be no violence here. Enjoy your evening.
Okay.
Okay. And with that, the quartet strings pipe up again. The Sanguine Club has actually brought in more
For
goblets
everybody.
for everyone, as well as there's been the quiet invitation to go up to the third floor should anyone want to have a more private feeding session.
Yes, I should take advantage of that.
And Jonathan is just smiling beatifically, sitting on his little throne, waiting for people to come up and say hi.
Of course,
Ready to kiss the ring, as it were.
Indeed.
You want to
I'll speak to Jonathan, but more to you. Since I'm going to be the harpy of the domain, I'm going to cede my position as primogen of the Ventru, much the same way that our Tremere primogen is backed by an elder of their clan. I'm going to cede it to somebody else so that they may have the ability to grow within a domain as well. And of course, the Ventru clan has voted my child as the primogen. So just wanted to let you know.
Okay.
Well, that's lovely. Congratulations.
Yes, thank you very much, Prince. Oh, her name is Danielle, by the way.
Danielle.
Yeah.
I assume she'll be at the next council meeting?
Oh, she's here tonight if you want to meet her.
I would at some point.
Okay. I have made a note of that.
Yeah. First I've heard of
Jonathan
it.
starts looking around. Who wants to kiss the ring?
Jonathan, put your arm down, honey.
Okay.
Sweetie, that's not how protocol works.
Right.
You wait for them to approach you,
Right.
And
and
But no
then
one's
you
approaching.
Give it to
We
her.
have to get them. It will happen.
People
has to
have
be
eat
arranged.
First.
Yes.
you have to remember that a person in your position, sometimes there's certain etiquette that must be followed to
Yes.
even
Approach.
be in your presence in a gathering such as this.
Yes.
And I'm sure that the people who were assembled here probably had some notion that something of this nature was going to happen, but in all honesty, they may not have been prepared to approach with the proper respect, gift, offering, what have you.
And deference, yes.
That's
Deference,
fair.
thank you.
That's fair. I am pretty special.
You are now.
Yes. Elisa was a Republican, not a Royalist.
Alex wanders up to you. So is that it?
That's the important part.
Yeah. Well, that's
Mostly.
most of the pomp and circumstance, anyway.
You've been to 4 of these things. What are you talking about?
They're boring.
I agree.
Why are we here still?
Because we're required to be. Go torture Diana.
Can I watch? Can I follow along, Professor?
Of course. Come on, darling. Let's go see it.
Every moment is a lesson.
As he gooses your butt.
Yes.
How's the girl that's with him holding up?
She is more amused now than she was before, if only because now it's not just her getting.
Okay, so I don't need to do a mesmerize on her to calm her down or anything. Okay.
No.
Or a cloud memory.
She's accepted that this is her lot, but at least she's not alone.
Before the night is through, before she gets paid, I am going to do a cloud memory.
Okay.
And all she will know is that she was paid a hefty sum of money to be an escort at a party. That's all she'll remember.
That's fair. All right.
And before you walk away, Alyssa, Lisa, if he gets hungry, there is a particular bottle upstairs set aside for him.
In which suite?
Just tell the club that it's for Alex Kinsley, and they will handle it.
Understood.
And if he gets too out of control, take him up for the snack.
Come on, doll.
As they walk away, I brought an extra of Jonathan's form.
Good.
That's amazing.
She knows her family.
Well, I mean, that's completely
So,
fair.
is Lancaster going to start getting everybody in line to meet the prince?
I'm standing there just waiting as much as anybody else is. That's not my arrangement to arrange people. That's a Primogen's job.
Fair enough.
Well,
You have to remember the whole aspect of Primogen and whip and the aspect of, a governmental system that leads upward.
It's not the
this
Seneschal's job to do it either.
does that make me the Black Rod then? All right.
We're gonna let someone. Oh, you can do that. That's fine.
I don't have to herd cats anymore.
Yes. Well, let's round up the Tremere contingent, I guess.
Okay. And Diana comes from her corner.
Yes, yeah.
Deftly steps around Alex.
Yes. Regent Lafayette.
Almost as if they've been doing that for decades.
Right? It's this odd dance.
Yes.
And she comes forward.
Shall we? Not quite obeisances.
Introductions is just fine.
Yes. Shall we make our introductions?
Indeed. Your Grace, felicitations on your elevation to Prince. I am Diana. The Chantry of Tremere welcomes you.
Alexandra looks at her and nods and as if to say thank you, to knowing that she's obviously not happy, but just thank you for playing along.
She gives you the look of like, we all have to play along sometimes.
Yep.
She deftly kisses, almost, but not quite kisses the ring.
Quick air kiss.
Yeah. May your reign be long and peaceful. And she backs up and walks away. The Baron of Vancouver walks up. So, do I introduce myself, or is someone else going to do it?
I'll take care of it, Baron. Thank you. My prince, may I introduce... what is his name? Sorry, the player's not remembering the name.
Hiram James.
Thank you.
Hiram, yes.
May I present Baron Hiram James, what's the last name again?
Whitney.
Whitney, from
Vancouver.
the Barony of Vancouver across the river. Baron, Prince Jonathan.
Your Highness, it is with great pleasure that I welcome you to your new position here. May our cities continue to thrive together in peace across the river. Welcome.
And I look at him as if to say,
Oh, and of course, should you have a person or an emissary of note that you would wish to appoint as a representative for immediate contact and good graces, that would
Like
be
an
preferable.
ambassador.
Well, I happen to have a particular person here already. Estrella has been quite helpful, as I've heard in the last few months here anyway. She likes to visit quite often, so I'm more than happy to voluntold her into that particular position.
I'm in favor of it.
Yeah.
Although part of me, she's not saying this aloud, but the conversation she has goes, yeah, that ought to make Lancaster go crazy. He hates her.
Nods.
There's a little bit of
Thank
a
you.
sparkle in her eyes.
I will happily take the point of contact between Estrella and the princedom.
I appreciate that very, very much.
Well,
Good to see you again.
As well, Baron.
it's nice of you to take on certain responsibilities like that, but usually that kind of interaction should be left up.
Closed door discussions.
Oh, really?
Sometimes safer to have. Don't worry. You will know what you need to know, and no, we will not be having war.
I'm just saying that there's a fine line between governors and secretaries of state.
It didn't last 5 fucking minutes.
But I understand.
His mic's dead, by the way, right?
Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah, they took it off of him right
Yeah.
away.
they're smart.
There is something to be said about being able to negotiate issues while sitting in a balcony watching the opera. Multitasking, learn it.
Guys, it's Elysium.
Yeah.
It is.
Save this for later, please.
Save the dick measuring for later.
Estrella walks up. Somebody call my name?
Straya, it's so wonderful to see you, my dear.
Hi, darling. How you doing?
Doing good, doing good. Baron Hiram has asked that you act as primary emissary between the barony of Toronto or Vancouver and our domain.
Different
Well,
Canadian
that
city.
should be exciting.
Thought you'd love it. And of course, you know Allie.
Of course I do.
You and I will be working together to make sure that there's peace between the two departments.
It makes me very happy. We always have such a fun time together.
Always.
Excellent. My prince, it is so lovely to finally see you up on your throne. You're quite lovely. He actually just almost but not quite blushes.
Wow. That's a thing we can do, okay. That's a thing that can happen.
He's like, oh, it's so wonderful to see you, Estrella.
Pencils.
And she wanders off after going ahead and introducing herself. And the subsequent number of hours that goes through with individuals going ahead and introducing themselves, being represented by and or introduced by one or more of you. In the wee hours of the morning, there's a bit of a kerfuffle at the front door.
Oh, shit.
And a gentleman, well, I use the term loosely, a gentleman comes through that none of you have, well, you might have known him, maybe, or at least you've heard of him. Go ahead and roll for me.
There's my hand.
Let's see here. Let's do insight, streetwise, and intelligence, please.
Shit.
If you're introducing who I think you're about to introduce, can I roll on this too?
Of course.
And it was what streetwise, what and what?
Intelligence and
Insight.
Insight.
And since I have read person that's specialty, so I get 4 on that.
Oh, goody. Is this something I'm going to have to prepare some blood sorcery for?
Maybe.
Oh, dear.
My.
Handy dandy.
Oh, my.
You got 2 successes by the look of it.
Yeah, one
My.
critical. I don't know if I want to. Do I want to waste a willpower on this?
5 successes.
Oh, I mean,
5
you get it back at the
successes.
end of the night anyway.
Wow. Okay.
Yes.
Sweet. 2 criticals. Oh, my gosh. So there's 2,
6.
4, 5, 6.
6
Yep.
total. With
Okay.
crit.
2 crits. Yep.
All right. So
So we match.
Yep.
that's good, actually,
you better-
because you both remember the missive
That's who I thought it was. Okay.
that the Undisputed Baron sent to you about sending somebody up who might have some information and or some assistance for you.
Baron Temple's.
And you have a
Yes.
strange feeling that this might be the guy.
I'm going to excuse myself from the dais really quickly and head over.
Okay?
Well, does that leave me alone with the prince?
Yeah.
No.
I'm still there with you.
Stick around. Okay.
And also keep in mind, he is wired. We'll hear everything.
I understand. It's like, oh, ooh, I'll let you handle this one. I get this.
Okay. You see a rather lanky gentleman. Not to be considered skinny, just very long and lean muscle. It would look more like a long distance runner.
Okay.
Okay.
He has long black hair, almost down to his waist. He is not quite, but almost hawk-faced. It is
It's good that I'm wearing the mask I'm wearing then.
he has actually almost yellow eyes, naturally.
So he's gangrel. Okay.
Not gangrel, though.
Really?
No. Strangely enough, he just happens to have. When you get closer, you notice the hair. That's a dye job. Peeking out, a little bit of ginger. So the yellow is actually more like that yellowish amber that you'll
Right.
occasionally get with an actual ginger.
Right.
Very fangy. Black leather jacket, black tank top, skin tight, skinny black jeans, and
so it's not
knee-high
Templeton.
boots.
As he's whatever kerfuffle's happening, I walk up. Is there something I can help with here? Talking to the door people.
Sorry, sir, he didn't have an invitation. I'm not quite sure exactly. I told you I was sent by the Baron of the Valley.
You. Oh, sorry. What was his name again?
Bane.
Bane.
You must be Bane. I'm Deirdre. Welcome.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. Right now we're wrapping up Elysium, but if you don't mind hanging out for a little bit, we can talk after.
Great. Got anything to drink?
Oh yeah, we got something to drink. We even got a place for you to crash if you want.
Excellent. I am hungry, and I will need a place to stay.
I got you covered on both.
Are you gonna bring him up?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Okay?
You gotta walk
Speaking
over
of-
towards Allie, motion her over, but still within earshot of the prince. Go.
Baron,
This is Bane.
Baron Temple's guest.
Oh, delighted to
Bane, this is
meet
Allie.
you.
Hiya. How you doing?
Doing? You look peaked.
I am hungry. It has
take
been
him
a
upstairs, get him some
long,
food.
long trip.
Let me do it. I'll take him up.
Okay.
All right?
I'll lean over to the prince. Boy, his arms seem tired, I bet.
Oh, you're funny. I like him. He's cute. I like you. You're cute.
Were we able to hear that part?
Oh, of
Yeah.
course.
Of course we
He's
were.
wired.
Wired.
Like almost retching motion. Put it back down. Let's go feed you real quick.
Put that iron gullet to work.
He follows you up the stairs. He's like, who's the toy on the throne?
Functional meat puppet.
Fair. That's, yeah.
Prince Muppet.
Prince Muppet, yes. Yes, yes.
Goes up.
Aliana has rammed her hand up his ass and is now working his mouth like a puppet.
Hey, nobody else needs to know.
Prince Muppet. Yay. So, yeah, you head up, get him something to eat. After a little bit, he looks a lot healthier-ish. As healthy as one can be being a vampire.
I send a text to Allie. He's gonna need a place to crash as well.
On it. So did you come up in one night?
Yeah, Baron was kind of pushy about that. He said there was some issues that you guys were needing some help with.
Got it. Yep. So, tell me a little bit about what he's told you.
Well, not much. There's a couple of things that he said were going on here. Something about the SI, and then something about you guys were looking for a book.
Ah, okay. Yeah, we are. Looking for a cookbook. Apparently everybody and their dog is. Trying to figure out which one it is.
any ideas? I mean, I'm not exactly, I don't exactly cook.
Neither do I.
Okay.
So, oh God, I remember what it is
Alchemy.
people are looking for.
Yeah, it's
Oh,
it's like an
oh,
alchemy.
it's a cookbook that involves something with the Thin Bloods.
Oh, that.
Yeah, that one.
I know about that.
Why can't you tell me about that one?
Oh, it's, last I heard, currently in Colorado.
Okay. Remember what it's called?
Yeah, it's a Thin Blood Alchemist cookbook.
Oh, you're fucking me.
No.
That's the one they're all looking for.
Yeah, because it has the shit that could potentially go ahead and make regular vampires
The ones who
basically
could be able
not.
to daywalker.
Yeah. Which could turn, bad for certain vampires with a certain proclivity for getting rid of thin bloods.
Did the Baron get my jump drive?
Yeah, he did. Yeah, he was, that's why he pushed me to come up here in one night.
Okay. Did he tell you what's on said jump drive?
That's not my business.
Okay.
My business is to help you with whatever the hell it is that's going on over here. And then my business is to go back down there.
Okay.
I get paid because that's what I do.
Okay.
Oh boy. Is Uncle Alex behaving himself? Behaving
No.
himself? No, I didn't think so.
No.
As much as I really don't like this, I'm gonna try and keep his attention on me as much as possible so that poor girl can just kind of like reassociate with herself again.
I'd shake him and point him. I'd rattle his cage and point him at Diana. But
Oh, well, that...
I mean, technically speaking, as the Tremere Primogen, you have the right to tell him to knock it off,
I do.
regardless of age.
I do, yes, and I will encourage him to, hey, let's let the poor girl have a rest.
All right. It used to be more fun.
The responsibilities of office, what can I say?
Nah,
But
fine.
Surprised you haven't remembered that he's got a snack.
well, that's coming. You're looking a bit peaky. Care for some refreshments?
Always.
Oh, goody. Who do I need to alert for that?
You just take him up to the
take him to the
and
club.
tell them that's
Up to the club level and say,
It's for Alex.
yes, I'm to understand there is a set aside for what is his
For Alex. Just say Alex
just
Kinsley.
for Alex Kinsley. That's what I was looking for.
Ah, yes.
Something
of course.
a special vintage.
This way. And he is escorted very carefully and slowly down the hall and shuffles his way down to a room.
Check in with the girl. Is she okay? Because I know it's not pleasant being manhandled.
I'm fine. It's a hazard of the job. I have a therapy session tomorrow. It's fine.
You sure? Okay. Would you like something to drink? Something to eat, perhaps?
I wouldn't say no.
Okay, let's take her down to the kitchens. Yes,
Okay.
where the mortal food is.
Excellent. Yeah.
Yes.
And you have actually several 4-star chefs, as well as some line cooks that are there that can go ahead and cook pretty much anything that she wants to
Don't
have.
fuck around.
Good. Excellent.
Got a lot of money.
You treat
yes.
your humans well so that they treat you well.
Yep.
Exactly. Yes.
Yep.
And no suspicion.
Yep, exactly. All right. And so, meanwhile, with
probably guide Bane back to the office where
Okay.
it's a little more private for discussions.
sure. So yeah, Carver had it last.
Okay.
He and his childer, I guess, took it off to Colorado. There were some issues there. I'm not sure exactly what.
Honey, there's issues everywhere.
That's fair. But yeah, he got a hold of the book, took off with it.
Great.
So that was the last I heard of it. But you now know what it is.
That actually solves a whole hell of a mess of problems.
I would say it opens up a brand new case of worms, but
Oh, I
that's-
never said it didn't make
that's-
14 more, but
Yeah.
that solves a few of them because, that's kind of a worldwide hunt at this point.
Yeah. 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 There are a lot of people who are paying a lot of money to try and
Yes.
find that thing because they
Yes,
want to
they are.
destroy it.
Yeah. Oh, I know. And some of them are really digging deep in pockets.
Yeah. And strangely enough, it actually ties into this other stuff with the SI.
Yep,
Because the
it
SI
does.
wants their hands on the little piece of paper. Anyway,
All right, so you need a place to bed down.
that would be nice.
Any particular requirements you need?
Not really. Dark is good.
No. Yeah, that's kind of a given.
You know, after that, I'm really not particular.
Okay.
You know,
Anywhere you're comfortable in?
not water.
Not many are.
Fair. You get the sense that he's probably another Brucia.
Let me see if I can't find you a good bullet hole.
Okay, that would work. Cool.
Okay.
All right. And so with that, it is time for us to take a 10-minute break, and we will be back and see what happens from there. we had a successful coronation enshrinement of the new puppet prince, Muppet Prince.
Yay!
Yeah.
I'll do the Kermit wave.
And you had a successful christening of the official new Elysium. Had some interesting things pop up with the new Harpy and the introduction of a potential new ally from the Valley. It is the next night, so go ahead and roll for your hunger, please.
I'm not failing. Thank you very much.
I gotta go.
You gotta go,
Gotta go feed.
yeah.
I succeeded.
Succeeded.
I'll take advantage.
That table is failing. Oh, that is a catastrophic failure.
Oh.
You are very hungry.
You are almost hangry.
You are not yourself when you're. Go grab a Snickers, please.
Okay, on my way to see Allie. I'm calling in a couple favors.
I'll be taking advantage of my herd.
That's a good
because
idea.
that's a good idea.
Yeah.
Herd is a wonderful thing.
So you're going to be bringing some lye. Got it.
I'm going to be bringing some lye. I'm going to be bringing some bags.
I
Okay.
need to get that fixed.
I'm working on that. I'm working on it.
Where did you ensconce Bane?
One of the downtown bolt holes.
Okay. All right. One in Chinatown or the one?
Chinatown.
Okay. Perfect.
Basically, he gets to sit right near the Shanghai tunnels. Little offshoot of the Shanghai tunnels.
That's fair. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. Let's see if I'm thinking of the correct one. That's just off of and accessible through the Oregon Leather Supply Company.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. He.
I'll send somebody to meet him in the morning.
In the evening. Yes.
At
Good.
dusk.
Excellent. All right. So.
Meet at the coin tower.
Meet at the Coin Tower. Okay. He arrives there. So you have. How much are you drinking? How are
How
you
many
taking
bags am I
care of
bringing
this?
you?
Oh, you're bringing bags?
Yes.
Oh, bless you. Bless you. Because I had a catastrophic failure.
Yeah, I know.
Which means she's.
Because you would have pinged me immediately, and I'd have been like, "Hold on, I got some bags coming."
Probably 2 of them just to be safe.
I'm gonna see if my new contact can grab me 6 to be safe to start
Okay.
while we iron out the details for additional deliveries. And also, I would have requested paid a little extra for a few leftovers, doggy bags, if you will, from the Sanguine Club.
Okay. Well, with a 17, you are successful.
All right. How many
Nice.
do I get total?
You get a total of 12.
Sweet.
Wow.
So I'm going to walk into the. I tell you to meet me at the tower. I'll walk into the tower, with a bag slung over my shoulder, drop it in front of you, open it up.
Vincent,
Complete with the sound effect.
Vincent, are we happy?
Dive in, dear.
I'm not even going to bother with the straw. Just rip the top
Yeah.
open.
Just chug it.
And in the meantime,
Really
also
need
we
to
got
get
rid
that
of.
booked
I got rid of her other bottles.
Whoopsie daisy.
I sent the bottles to recycling, if you will.
That's
Sorry, I went on a bender last night.
I see that.
okay. Thankfully, Bane did not wake up any hungrier, so he arrives just in time to see all of this happen and just kind of quirks an eyebrow.
It's prettier this way.
That's fair. Hey, I'm not judging. Whatever. You do you.
Before the night was over, would you have filled me in on what Bane told you, or were we just going to save that for today?
How close to the end of the night were we?
You're about two hours to the end of the night.
I would have been more focused on getting him a hole.
Okay. I hope the accommodations were decent.
It smelled like leather all night. It was awesome.
Thought you might like that. So I know you, excuse me, I know you and Allie had a chance to talk last night. I haven't had a chance to catch up, so where are we sitting here?
She seems busy.
Yeah, well, I mean, you know, you don't talk with your mouth full. It's fine. So,
Wait, are we all at Coin Tower right now?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh,
are you?
I don't know, are we?
Are you?
Invited.
Are you?
Do you want to be, and do we want to put Felicity in a side room reading books?
It's time for the after-action report.
Fine, okay.
We're
then
running a
then we
business
are
here.
okay, yes, because when you two get together,
Things happen.
yeah, things happen, and the rest of us are just kind of like, what the fuck happened? So,
Not that bad, are we?
you really want me to answer that?
There's a reason he's a Muppet, but that's beside the point.
We don't talk about that in present company.
Yeah.
Yeah, see? That's what I'm
Well,
talking about.
yeah, okay.
You
So
two, you two like get
should never
together.
be referred to as anything but.
You two scamps get together and
Either way.
Okay, yes, we're-
We'll put Felicity off in the side room reading.
yeah, so she can have fun. I don't know. Does Felicity have? Should I give Felicity access to part of that library?
Whatever you want her to
Whatever
see.
you want her
whatever's
to see.
at the Coin Library.
That's
Consider
has
that
not-
she has only been your apprentice for about 4.5 weeks.
yes.
So
And now it'll be her first time seeing the person who tried to poison her too, but she doesn't know if that's the little brother or not. Just saying.
What did I miss? Jesus.
You
Christ.
didn't miss it. You were there for it. Last
He
session
tried to
when he tried to
poison her.
poison her.
That's okay. Yeah. Sorry. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. You little asshole. That reminds me.
uh-oh. Bane is just looking at all of you.
We put the fun in dysfunction.
Yes.
The
Noted.
next bottle.
So
So yeah, what's up?
Victor sent me up here.
Yeah.
He said you guys were looking for some sort of a cookbook, which, from what she told me, that's the Thin Blood Alchemy cookbook.
Right.
That's something everybody's wanting right now because you don't know about that.
I knew the book existed. I'm not 100% sure why everybody's looking for it, because only Thin Bloods can do the alchemy, from what I understand.
That's true. However, there are things within there that can cause the Thin Bloods to become daywalkers, who can then, if they want to, go after anybody, including Methuselahs, and kill them during their sleep.
And this is only applicable to Thin Bloods. They
Yep.
can't use it on regulars.
Nope. That's why Thin Bloods are feared by a lot of people. That's why this cookbook is being chased after constantly. And that's also why the SI wants it as well. And they want to go ahead and try and, get a hold of as many Thin Bloods as possible. Because the more they have control over the Thin Bloods, the more they have the possibility of potentially going ahead and killing off the actual vampires.
Which explains why they were making babies.
Yeah, they were making Thin Bloods.
Ew.
Oh, but
Yeah.
yeah.
They got good at it.
Yeah.
Too good at it.
That's not good.
Yeah. I know.
Like industrial level.
That's part. I don't know. How much did Victor tell you about what we sent him, if anything?
Not much. I mean, he said that you guys needed some help with the SI up here, and he explained about the book. That's about it.
I'm going to give him a primer, high-level explanation of what was up with the SI and what they were doing,
Okay.
and then say
Do
basically,
you want to talk about the destruction of the printing press?
no, we're not going to go there yet.
Okay.
So we've managed to drive out most of them. We're pretty sure we've got driven all, but I'm not so naive to say we've driven out all of them, because
Oh, no,
they
they're
are like
cockroaches.
roaches.
They're cockroaches.
But we have significantly diminished their presence
Okay.
and taken over several of their assets, which they're not happy about, I'm sure, and I personally don't fucking care. But yeah, they've got the formulas to make Thin Bloods,
That's a problem.
especially if they get their hands on that book.
They also have formulas on how to basically neutralize regular kindred chemically,
That's a problem, too.
Yeah,
which is why we've been sending out the information.
they can't reverse it, but they can
Want to
neutralize.
explain what happened, or shall I?
Yeah,
Dude.
This is no longer just a Camarilla Sabat Anarch thing. This is to quote Neil Patrick Harris, we're talking the survival of the species.
Yeah, this is an existential.
Well, I mean, good luck trying to go ahead and get the Camarilla on your side. I'm honestly, Camarilla or the Sabat, really. Because as far as they're concerned, if one's on board, the other one can't be.
Yeah.
I understand that.
And
They're
we're-
ridiculous.
We're navigating those. We're navigating those avenues. I look directly at Lancaster. I'm like, we're navigating those avenues. We're working on it the best we can. But right now, we're trying. Like I said, survival of the species. We're looking at the bigger picture here.
Yeah.
And information is power.
No, I'm totally down for that. So what can I do to help?
That's a really good question. From what you're describing, you've already been quite a bit of help. Do you know where it is currently?
Last I heard, Carver had it. He took it to Colorado.
The Carver?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, fuck me.
I mean,
Surprise!
he and his childer took it off to Colorado somewhere. There was some sort of a mishiva down there. They decided to go ahead and take care of it.
Are he and his child are still together that you're aware of?
I don't know. Last time I heard, she'd been doing her own thing, and it's Carver. He sort of dances in and out wherever the hell he happens to be.
Yeah.
But,
To call him mercurial is an understatement.
yeah, if it wasn't for the fact that he was a Bruja, I would have assumed that he was something else, so.
He does kind of have Ravnos tendencies.
But, yeah, that was the last I heard of it. I don't know where he put it, though, and I don't know if he still has it.
That's a problem.
How do we track him down? Can we track him down? Now that we know who it is, though, we can put eyes out. He hides, but he's not perfect at it.
Dude, the guy's got pink hair.
Yeah.
So does about 1% of the United States.
Yeah, but he's obnoxious with pink hair.
So is 0.5% of that 1% of the United States.
That's good. You're in Portland. We have a fucking slee stack running about. How is that? How is that
Carver is...
a slee stack?
No. Carver is a rather...
particularly...
But if we're talking about obnoxiousness,
Oh, trust me. There is a level.
McDammit was tame by comparison.
There is a
that's the
level
gold
of...
standard we're using. That wanker.
Yeah.
Oh my god, we're fucked.
Think of a Bruja who truly doesn't give a shit about anything but his own interests.
I wouldn't say that, but he's definitely probably about as true neutral as you could possibly get while still being chaotic.
Yeah, okay, I'll give you this one. I've never personally met the man, but I've heard about him.
The guy could give several people a run for their money as far as, exactly how neutral they want to go ahead and be. He works for himself. Technically, he claims for the better good of everybody, but really,
Don't they all?
I'd say more of whatever happens to be convenient for him.
He's the Bruja's Bruja.
He is the Bruja's Bruja.
Okay, that makes more sense. Right.
I'm Bruja, and I don't necessarily like the guy.
Out of character. Neither does his daughter, but still. Back in character.
She's not exactly thrilled about him either. I don't blame her. It's not like he gave her a choice. On the other hand, it's not like he had a choice. Well, he did. He could either let her die, or he could have turned her.
That's okay. That makes more sense now.
Well, you don't know her story, do you?
As a player, I do. As a character, no. No, this.
Oh.
I'm British, so I've got a lot of catching up to do.
So there's this chick named Annabelle.
Okay.
She's fire. Amazing. Okay?
He's
Like-
really good
like-
at rallying the troops.
She's really good at rallying the troops. She's really good at what she does.
The uprising in LA a few years back,
That was
Yeah.
her.
she was the leader of it.
Yeah.
Are you taking the piss?
No.
And she's Carver's kid.
Yeah. Some asshole decided that they didn't want her around any longer, and they drained her. Carver found her. He'd been eyeballing her for a while, thinking he was going to go ahead and turn her
but he hadn't quite gotten to that point yet, and then his hand was pushed. Either he let her die and let that kind of talent die with her, or he turned her.
That's a piece of the story I didn't have.
The problem, however, was then he left her there, not
That
telling her
I'd
what
heard.
she was.
And then she ended up falling in, fortunately, with
Victor.
Victor and company.
Yeah.
Okay.
And she was damn lucky for doing it.
Yeah, she was.
I heard some story about particularly Ponzi Tremere, or not Tremere, but Toreador.
Oh, which one? I mean,
You're talking about Nellie, are you? She's one of the few Tremere I can actually tolerate.
No, not in Toreador, honey. Toreador.
Or, sorry, Toreador. She is Toreador.
I know you don't tolerate me at all, but that's all right. Yeah, your cheekbones, I think, was the epithet that I heard from some gangrel chick. Called her that.
yeah.
Okay.
She's not bad.
So
I
we're
heard,
not
I
talking
heard
about
some
Nellie?
stories about. Yeah, we're talking about Nellie.
Oh, okay.
I heard
She's
some-
not bad.
I heard
She's
some
just.
but I heard some stories about her that apparently she's doing some tricks that Toreadors ought not to be doing.
I mean, she's got some that owed her favors.
Okay.
You can learn an awful lot out of people if they're willing to share.
She's got a great sense of fashion. I'll give her that.
Yeah, she does. Dude, she
Yeah,
hooked me up with these jeans.
I've seen some of her work. Yeah, it's out of
So, bottom
out
line-
of my range. Anyway,
Carver's got the book, or had the book.
Had the book last time I knew it.
It's out of our region. It's out of our domain. I mean, we could put eyes on it. We could put the word out, but we've got our own territory to keep an eye on. Mm-hmm. I don't know that we necessarily do.
Stop and think.
Oh, I know.
do we want more on our plate than we've already got?
Lad, how many? We're doing it anyway.
Oh, you've gone Irish again.
You said Colorado.
Yeah.
Yep.
Where?
Where?
Denver.
She's on it from where the fuck is Colorado?
Seriously?
She's
I'm
a Brit.
fucking British.
Fucking transplant.
Gotta remember, she comes from a country that's the size of Alabama.
Wow.
You're not wrong there, lad.
What?
I knew this place was fucking huge, but goddamn. Anyway, Colorado.
Yeah?
Yeah, it's about the size of France.
Yeah, I know that. Yeah, I know that now.
What's the
In Google Lovely.
using my understanding of the Camarilla, what's the political structure of Denver?
I haven't been there in a while. I don't know. Last I heard, there were equal parts Camarilla and Anarch there. And probably one of the biggest reasons why they went there was to try and rile them up. See if they could get more Anarchs on their side. I haven't heard from them since, though. It's been a bit.
Clean off any leftover messes.
You okay?
Peter. Starts super fast types.
Okay.
2 more. Mm-hmm. What's the price on the book now?
You get about 2-3 minutes. Response back. 2.3 mil.
Get back to me when it's 4.
Okay.
I may know where it is. No, I had you hand me my computer.
Oh, right. Sorry.
I ain't giving you this shit.
It's mine.
It's my machine.
So,
Okay.
I mean, that's all I've got. But, I mean, if you want to, I can see about heading over there to see if I can find them.
If you're up for it, definitely. We'll pay your expenses
Okay. Sure.
within reason.
I mean, you know, like I said, Victor wanted me to come up and help where I could. Obviously, enemy of my enemy is whatever. And,
An ally.
yeah.
Enemy of my enemy is still my enemy.
But a potential armed truce is available.
Yes.
Yeah, pretty much.
An uneasy ceasefire.
At the very least, being able to know where it is would probably be better.
Denver's a mix, about half and half. They're pushing each other back and forth.
Typical.
Who's got the upper hand currently?
It's about 50-50.
Okay.
They're on the brink of war.
Oh, goody.
That's part of the reason why they went there. Last I heard, Annabelle was trying to see what they could do to do another uprising like they did in LA. So,
Okay.
I don't know. But I'm willing to head over there to see if I can track him down.
That would be fantastic.
Okay.
And as I said, we'll help cover your expenses.
Cool.
Set you up with what you need.
All right. Give me a day
Open a
to...
drawer, pull a phone,
Thank you.
unlisted.
George,
Sir.
one of the cards, please.
Yes, sir.
Thanks.
Hands you one of the black cards.
Yeah, I'll pass it over. You can use that. It is monitored.
For expenses.
For expenses.
It is monitored. There is a daily limit. Do not exceed.
What's the daily limit?
Well, we'll just let you find that out on your own.
Okay. Tucks it into his back pocket. Fair. Give me a day to settle things and let Victor know what's going on, and then I can leave probably tomorrow night.
Okay. If you find yourself hungry before you head out, let us know. We can point you in the right place.
Cool. Okay. Any place around here that does alternative dance music?
Oh, honey.
You're in Portland.
Yeah.
Sleestack.
All
And a man
roads
apparently
meet here.
runs about naked riding a fucking unicycle.
It's not naked.
And playing the bagpipes?
It's not naked.
But he
Naked
is
all the-
naked on occasion.
well, there's like that one event.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's once a year.
Yeah, but he's naked
We-
on a unicycle playing the bagpipes.
I write
Wrong
down.
time.
You're in the land of alternative around
Yeah.
here, mate.
Why do I need to know any of that?
I write down a couple addresses and what types of scenes they are and hand it to
Come
him.
over to
Okay.
Sesso's.
Cool. All right.
You want me to call you an Uber, or you just want to go find it?
Oh, no, I think I'm just going to go ahead and find it.
Cool.
Cool beans.
All right.
Cool beans.
Thank you very much, man. We appreciate it greatly.
Yeah, no problem. I will... Is this phone programmed with your guys' phone? Okay, cool.
I'm contact 1, she's contact 2.
Okay, excellent. I'll let you know when I'm on my way.
Thank you.
Yep.
Daily limit.
Okay, Dad.
That's Vaddy.
Oh, not to me, he's not.
He's not in leather yet.
Bane heads off. So,
Bane doesn't know is that phone is constant geo-tracking on.
all right, so with that, you have a potential going out to Colorado to try and hopefully track down where the thing is.
What's the general feel and general read on last night's event?
So far, you've had nothing but positives. The general feel is apprehensive but positive that this may be exactly what the city is needing, as far as just the general vampire populace.
How many of them have figured out that are assuming he's a puppet?
About roughly a third.
Okay.
They're not dumb.
Probably
Yep.
all the thinking clans. You know.
Yeah,
Yeah, all the
like I
things.
said, about the third.
About a third, yep.
A third of them don't care. A third of them think that he's absolutely perfect, and a third of them go, "Oh, right,
Oh, yeah.
got it."
Yep. Whose hand is up his ass working his mouth like a puppet?
Yeah.
The world may never know.
1, 2, 3. 3.
Any word or response from the Glasswalkers yet?
You have
not yet heard of anything in particular. You have, however, noticed an increase in hang-up calls to your show in the last couple of weeks.
Enough of a trend that I would be tracking it?
Yep.
Okay.
One particular phone number.
Start researching that phone number.
Okay.
Just call it. Don't be suspicious. Just dive in.
Don't be suspicious.
Don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious.
Pick up the phone, one that's got a neutral number.
Hello?
Hi, you've called me several times and hung up.
Figured you'd eventually go ahead and get it.
Yeah, things have been kind of busy, as I'm sure you've heard.
Yeah, things have been, suppose you could say, productive on your end. Thanks for the computers, by the way.
You're more than welcome. Can I put you on speaker, or do you want to stick private?
Oh, I'd like to stay private, thank you.
Okay. Any chance we could arrange a meetup? Chat? Truce?
It's possible. Where were you thinking?
Where would you like? We can use what we did last night, which is classified as Elysium, so it'd be no vengeance, or no violence.
Overt.
For us.
Not really all that comfortable with that much cement.
Fair enough. Okay, so that leaves out the waffle place.
Council Crest Park.
Yeah.
Whatever park you just said.
Council Crest.
Council Crest.
Council Crest Park. How's that sound?
Top of the West Hills.
We
see
could do
for
Council
miles.
Crest.
Pick a night. Let me know when.
Tomorrow.
Done. I will be bringing 3 people with me, with
Okay.
a minor entourage. I will make it clear that there is to be no violence. I'm assuming you will do the same.
Yep, I'll have 2 others with me.
Okay. I'm not gonna insult you by asking your name on the phone. We'll talk
I
when we meet.
appreciate that. Thanks.
Goddess bless. We have a meeting tomorrow night, ladies and gentlemen.
Regarding?
Really?
The class walkers.
How they like the computer?
They love it.
Kind of figured. Thank you.
Oh, God, I bought that, didn't I?
Did they like the
That's
VPNs
right.
I put in for them?
I don't know. Oh, it was air gap, so there shouldn't have been anything on it.
Oh, but you never know.
Well, there's stuff on it now, I'm sure.
I'm sure there probably is by now, yeah.
They've agreed to meet tomorrow night at, what was the park again?
Council
Crest.
Crest.
Council Crest Park. I don't know the area that well. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
I've been here since 2006 or 2016.
Council Crest at one point in time was actually, the highest point of Portland, Oregon, surrounding areas, and you can see all over the place, different mountains and everything like that. And it's a really nice place scenically to visit. Back when I could still see the sun, it was nothing but trees. But since then, it's turned into quite the sightseeing spot with, like I said, vistas both over into Beaverton, out into Vancouver, way out to the airport. You can actually watch the airplanes
Is
land.
Trinisa here?
Nice.
No, not yet.
Is the area they're describing is basically near Trinisa's bolt hole, right?
No.
No, well,
Well, Park and
yes.
Council Crest are a bit
Opposite
apart.
sides.
Okay.
Yeah.
They're opposite
Same
sides.
ridge, opposite ends.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're going south, southwest.
This is where one of the tallest TV towers are in Portland.
Gotcha.
Oh, down near the curves then.
Yes.
Okay. Okay.
Well, up.
It's up there.
Like I said,
But in
I
that
wasn't
area.
raised here, guys, so.
No
That's
worries.
okay.
No worries. But yes, it's a beautiful site. It's got some mysticism behind it. Back in the days, a lot of people used to use that as sort of like the highest ground meeting point to resolve issues and problems. I'm hoping they kind of understood that.
Ley lines.
And if it's really cool if you want, they've got it set up so you can stand right in the middle of this compass, points to north, right? And you can hear your voice echo. It's kind of cool.
That's not a portal to the Fae, is it?
I wouldn't know. I don't know.
I would hope not.
I should hope not.
That said, I wouldn't stand in it.
I mean,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not ready to approach them yet.
They were building a large tower back when, the Lord of the Rings movies were out, if that means anything.
Wow.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's called,
The elevator
it's called Towers on
dings.
its Hills.
That-
Ashes.
The elevator dings.
That rates
in
right
the-
up there with the sleeve stack for information
Yeah.
usefulness.
There you go.
Yeah.
Tranisa walks out of the elevator. Hi.
Hey, how you doing?
What's going on? You're using that voice.
Tell me about Council Crest.
What do you want to know?
Security concerns.
Well,
I mean, she's a professional, but I can tell you that place is just open and rife for snipers.
yeah, no,
people-
there's no
yeah.
cover.
Yeah,
There
there's
is
no cover.
absolutely zero cover there whatsoever.
Actually, you wouldn't
on the
even have to
plus
bother with a
side,
sniper.
whoever it is you happen to be meeting there can't go ahead and hide. On the downside, whoever you're going to be meeting there, you can't go ahead and target without them seeing you.
Has its benefits.
Yeah. At least we all know that we're above board.
And above the city.
Yes.
Literally.
Pretty.
Quite so.
There's been stories. I mean, what else do you want to know about it?
We've got a meeting with the Glasswalkers there tomorrow night.
Okay.
You want to come along and play?
I mean, I don't have a problem with them per se. I'm not sure that they necessarily want to see me.
Bits of history.
On average, most
Were you
most
part of the
the
reason the other ones left?
they don't like sheriffs.
Gotcha. Okay, well, you're off the hook on that one.
I mean, I'm a level of authority that is probably not going to be welcome at a meeting.
Oh, they're going to be meeting the Seneschal and two
they
Primogen
don't
in their
I
heartbeat.
don't know that.
They don't know that, yeah.
Oh, I'm guaranteed they know that I'm Seneschal.
Okay, fair enough. But it's not the same as,
Yeah, okay, fair enough.
especially not one who's been here for a long period of time.
Also fair enough.
So, yeah. And I wouldn't say to bring Tranisa or to Tamina along either.
I was going to ask her to hide in the shadows, but
Actually,
There are no shadows to hide in.
Tamina is worse.
Yeah.
Scourge.
You have to remember that the sheriff is meant to address things within our court. The scourge is meant to address things outside of
Outside
it.
the court.
Yes.
Yeah.
She's our projection of power.
Oh, great projection.
Well, we have the option, so start figuring out what we want to talk to them about. Since we've pretty much got the book, we're setting somebody to look at it.
Well, what is our main concern with them?
Peace.
Well, we haven't had any problems.
And we want to keep it that way, don't
I'd
we?
like to keep it that way.
Sometimes.
They can walk around during the day,
Oh, I understand
and
that.
taking them on at night
Much easier.
isn't much. Is
Believe me, I understand. As a person, as a businessman who has grown up, or rather, his industry has grown up in the Pacific Northwest, I understand what it means to be the type of person to cut down their trees. They didn't appreciate me much during the 1800s.
Does that mean we want to have you not at that meeting?
Oh no, I'd love to go. They probably don't remember me. That's the great leveler between our two species.
They're still
I can
mortal?
outlive them.
Depending on how long the clan memory is, though.
Oh, and it's not like they would have any kind of, genetic memory that would,
Actually,
Stick up.
No, but
strangely enough, there is such a thing, but
I just,
but stories do pass down.
No, I'm just saying.
no, I would say honestly, a meeting would not be a bad idea. Just because you guys haven't had any trouble with them doesn't mean that you are going
Won't.
to continue to not have trouble with them.
And
And,
then
the best way to,
It is It's one of our natures. I think both of our groups have very strict information relation policies.
Yeah.
We do have the masquerade, and I'm sure they have their own version because,
Ish.
well, just look. Look out there.
Yeah.
Are they out and proud like everybody else? No. Not at all.
I am.
Well,
Well, that's a different thing entirely.
yeah.
How's Felicity?
She's in the other room.
Erudite.
Yes. I've not seen them this happy, like, ever. Oh my God. I thought
Don't beat the table.
I thought going off to Egypt would be the thing. No.
I told you.
I'm sorry, where was I?
You're
You're dating the
adorable.
Encyclopedia Britannica.
Yes, I'm dating a flippin' encyclopedia all of a sudden.
I mean, I can think of worse things for you.
Yes! Oh my God, it's brilliant. She's brilliant. They're brilliant. Somebody's brilliant. I love it.
Don't
It's
get
great.
distracted.
Good.
Aren't you glad we didn't let you fuck that up?
Yes. And I'm
Glad we've told you to never do it again.
Yes. And now I've got to go and talk to the regent about that too.
Oh, I'm sure you
Yeah,
both
you get a
do.
phone call.
Oh, goody.
Just now.
Speaking
Almost as if
of,
somebody-
Speak of the devil, and thou doth summon her. Public speaker.
Regent Lafayette.
yes, hello. I would like for you to come to the chantry, please.
Absolutely. Any particular time or right this moment?
Tomorrow evening.
I can't.
Regrettably, there is council business that needs to be addressed.
Really?
Yes. Am I at liberty to tell her?
No.
No.
Fine. Tonight,
As you wish.
bring your apprentice.
Very good. What time will you be expecting us?
Now.
Very good. We are on the way.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
How loud is your phone?
Shit.
Loud enough that I probably could have heard it.
Yeah.
I didn't need to hear the other side of that.
Yes.
I got everything I needed to know. I can tell when somebody is up for review.
Yes.
Team one company.
Oh no. I think they should
I
handle
I
this
tell you
all
what.
on
Should I
their
send
own.
you a distraction while you're at it?
I tell you what. If you haven't heard from me in, let's see, what time is it? Give me 1 hour.
We'll look you up.
I will text you upon my arrival if you haven't heard within 1 hour from that point.
Send in the dirty old man?
Oh, that would be lovely.
Oh my God. That's amazing.
All right. Sweetie,
Yeah.
do you feel... Well, actually, that's a bad question. We need to go.
Where are we going?
We are going back to the chantry. The mistress of the house would like to meet with you.
Okay.
I don't know. You've not met with her. I'm
No,
afraid.
you
No.
sent me an email about it, but it was a little odd.
Yes, I apologize for that. She's rather a strict stickler for the rules, so I will try and fill you in as much as I can on the way over, but we should be departing now.
Okay.
And why am I sounding like a Yank all of a sudden? Ugh, that's distressing.
Yeah.
If she, meaning Diana, makes any implications or threats regarding her, A, stand your ground.
Of course.
You are Primogen.
Of course. And I will make sure that she's aware of that.
B, make sure she's aware that Felicity has more protection than you.
Quite so.
Just as a point of reference, though, I mean, as a person who came from a rather strict upbringing, just remember that you may be Primogen out here, but when
Exactly.
you're in there, you're just a Tremere,
Yep.
and they
A Tremere neonate
are
at best.
but they are worse.
Oh yeah.
They're
Oh yeah.
just mortals.
You're not, and you're not Anakin Skywalker. So,
Duh.
meaning you may be on the Jedi Council, but they do not consider you a Master Jedi.
I'm not a nope.
No,
I'm not even
I thought you were
Obi-Wan
referring
Kenobi.
to
Thank you very much.
Killing kids.
I'm not even Qui-Gon Jinn. Come on. Okay. Are you ready to go?
I guess. I mean,
Yeah,
sure.
I'm really sorry about the short notice.
The back of, as they're walking by, the back of Felicity's collar.
And then,
Tracker.
Yep. Slash bug.
and I'll look at the, I'm sorry, what's your name again?
Who?
Felicity?
Felicity.
Thank
Can't
you.
remember who you tried to off.
Why bother?
Not
The one thing I want to say is that right now you've had a very confident meeting with a hiring agent. Now you're going to actually have your final meeting with the boss. So just treat it like a interview, and just understand that everything that you've done up until this point has been a measure of your competence. And always, any questions they have, just feel free to turn it back on them. And by that I mean, if they ask you, why should I allow you to exist? You say,
Mr. Harrison.
well, yes?
Mr. Harrison.
Starting to turn green.
Mr. Harrison.
Yeah,
Thank you for your advice.
Excellent.
Are you ready to go? I apologize. Well, no, I don't really apologize for him. There is no apologies for this guy. Shall we? And I'm still sounding like a fucking yank. Are you ready to go?
I think I feel sick.
Oh no, honey.
you know,
Hand her a beer.
I don't think I can. I think I want to vomit.
oh, no.
I don't do well with interviews.
Okay, don't. I will be there with you.
Okay.
Oh, young lady.
yes.
Young lady, just remember that while you're looking me in the eyes, I can say things that'll make you filled with such confidence that when you're in the presence of her
You don't
boss.
announce that.
Well, I can. And just so she knows that what I'm doing right now is I'm inflicting her with a little bit of a post-hypnotic suggestion.
Submerged directive.
Yeah. That being that when she's in the presence of the regent, she will be nothing but a beacon of confidence.
Okay.
Do you feel like you're going to be sick?
Let's go.
You got this, girl.
Okay.
You know, let's take the motorbike.
Okay.
The air will help.
Yes, some fresh air will definitely be a good thing.
Sure.
Where's the meeting place again?
The chantry.
The chantry.
I know, but
Oh, Reed College.
Lewis and Clark, I thought.
Oh, yeah, Lewis and Clark.
Yeah, Lewis and
Oh,
Clark,
okay.
yeah.
So you got a little time to put the wind
Oh
in
yeah.
the hair and,
Oh yeah,
and all that. Okay.
Oh yeah.
You gotta go uphill.
Yeah, but we're gonna go
that
to.
can.
We're riding in an Indian in Royal Air Force livery. I still got to take care of that. My God, not a canyon cutter. So, yep.
Okay.
We're just
Off
putting
you go.
along.
All right. Perfect.
Okay.
You guys head off there.
Yes.
While they are heading off to meet with the chantry, what are you doing with your uncle?
I let him have free range to go past her.
Oh, God.
It's a good thing we dismissed the girl from last night.
Speaking of which, before we dismissed her, before we paid her, I did do that cloud memory thing.
Yes, money can't buy happiness, but it can rent a lot of therapy.
Yes.
Well, that's why I kind of removed the idea of anything she saw, just that she got paid really well to escort someone to a party that she doesn't remember shit about other than she had an interesting time
And he had a funny laugh.
and he had a funny laugh.
You got a phone call.
Shut up, Siri. Sorry, the watch. I can't silence it.
Not the time.
That was perfect timing.
Perfect timing.
You get a phone
Sorry, I
call
don't understand.
I'm sorry.
from the PSU library.
Oh, God. Hello?
That's one of my hunting grounds. Remember?
Yeah, this is the library main circulation desk at PSU. Is this Aliana?
Yeah?
Great. Could you come and pick up your uncle?
What'd the old geezer do
We're
now?
having a problem.
Oh shit.
He seems to feel that he needs to rewrite certain full sections of the encyclopedia department.
All right. I will send someone to go get him.
That would be grand. Where should I send the bill?
Send it to the Trigger
Lancaster
Chantry.
Garrison.
Lancaster phone number.
Actually, I was going to say give him the Chantry's phone number.
Stick it to Diana.
Yeah, stick it to Diana. Tremere have to take care of their own.
Okay, yeah, I'll give him
Okay.
Andrew's phone number.
Thanks.
This ought to be an
When
interesting
shall I be
poem.
expecting this? We'll have security escort him out.
Okay. He may just insist on taking the books with him. Just include it in the bill. We'll get you new ones.
Okay.
Make sure they make note of which titles he took.
Make darn certain to catalog exactly which ones he took.
Okay. Thank you.
You want me to go pick them up?
You got people for that. No.
You sure you want to take care of this all by yourself?
Oh, no.
I am not doing it for
I'll
you.
send Trinisa to do it.
Oh my fucking.
His ass is in trouble enough. Would you mind terribly?
Where would you like me to take him?
To the Chantry. They're going to have a really big bill.
Oh, this is going to be exciting. Okay.
And they might as well keep the books that he's defiled.
Fair. All right. I'm on my way.
Thank you.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
Oh, God, I can just imagine this
he-
is going to go so well when I roll up.
Have an urge to,
I can
did
just
you have an
imagine.
urge to correct things, that kind of
Tried to
stuff?
rewrite entire sections of the encyclopedia.
I can't tell you how many times.
Oh, I've wanted to.
Oh, no. We've had to go in there and fix things because, people want to write down the right thing that happened. No. No, it's just the
This is
actual
why
thing
I
that
told
happened.
them to let him take the books with him. We'll buy them new ones.
Yeah.
Diana will buy them new ones.
Diana will buy the new ones.
He's worth it.
Yes.
Well, just
She's his bitch.
just be forewarned that, of course, any of your Tremere may come to you with their problems.
That's what I'm afraid
And so-
of. Thank you very much, by the way.
You may walk in there as just an average everyday Tremere, but you're going to walk out of there Primogen and probably be sacked with the bill.
Yeah, that's what I'm worried about.
Got your back, don't worry.
Oh, boy. Okay.
All right. So you arrive.
It's all going to come back to this
We
council in the
arrive.
end,
Okay.
Right.
Park the bike.
but it's going to be fun getting here.
Now, of course, I don't know anything about what had just has
Absolutely
transpired,
not.
So, are we met by anybody at the front door?
Shari opens the door.
Oh, good.
Ah, it's you two. Welcome. Come in.
Good evening. Good evening.
Come on in. Diana is in the study.
Thank
Please.
you. Yes. Thank you very much.
She shows you the way to Diana's study, which the door is closed.
Oh, okay.
So,
And wait politely.
entree. Ah, excellent. Come in, please.
Regents? Felicity, my princess. Felicity, the regent. Diane Lafayette.
She takes a look at Felicity up and down. I see. And what does she study?
Sweetie, what have you been studying lately?
Oh, no,
Egyptology mostly, but of late.
It's in the presence of Diane.
Yeah.
She's in the presence of Diana, and
Yeah.
Diana doesn't want to hear from her. Diana wants to hear from you.
What has she been studying lately? Shit. Well, I expect Felicity's had access to pretty much my entire political library, so
Yep.
that's everything from Locke, which I will just kind of rattle those names off: John Locke, Karl Marx, Thomas Hobbes, and let's see who else have we? Mao,
Mr. Crowley.
Alistair. No, not it. Yeah, actually, Alistair Crowley. Why not?
Pain.
Thomas Paine. Yeah, the American Thomas Jefferson especially. Ooh, yes. Sir Edmund Burke. Sir Edmund Burke. Thank you very much. No economic theory, really. Not really. I don't have Adam Smith. I don't. Well, that's really more your thing. So,
So much of Egyptology.
Oh, if you-
and yes, yeah. Recently has been in Egypt.
Ah,
Yes.
excellent. And what do you foresee to be her specialty?
At the rate Felicity has been devouring my library, I couldn't even begin to tell you at this moment. But given the amount of time that has been spent in Egypt, I expect probably Egyptian lore, ancient languages, maybe.
Excellent. We have need of a new translator. So, yes, you are welcome to use the library here. Do not go into the restricted areas, please.
As you wish. As you wish.
But yes, we have some new titles that have come in, which need to have some rudimentary translation. So if you wish to try your hand at that, you are welcome.
I thank you for the opportunity. Oh, there's my accent again. Okay.
In the meantime, yes, don't. How's this saying? Be strange?
Don't be a stranger.
That's the one.
But of course.
Excellent.
Yes, ma'am.
Fine. Go away.
Yes. Right. Out. You can take Felicity by the hand and gently but firmly. Out the door we go.
Okay. At which point you hear the door open in the front door, and you hear Alex on the other side.
Oh, shit. Sweetie, how would you like to go see the library? Would you? Do you feel like taking a crack at these new titles?
Sure, of course.
Okay, let's go.
Okay. Head her off in the back. Just as Alex comes in, I can't believe you guys went ahead and dragged me out of there. They didn't have it right.
Oh man! Oh, just missed. Or I don't know. Did he see me? Did he see me?
No, he did not
thank
see
God.
you. He was pissed.
Tirading.
Tirading across about all of that, and you hear as you are shuffling.
Poor Cherie.
You hear Cherie sitting there trying desperately to stop him from traipsing into Diana's inner sanctum.
Do I hear thump, 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 thump?
Mm-hmm. And there's an awful lot of cursing, both in Gallic and in probably Russian, if not Romanian, from him.
Yeah, Romanian actually sounds more Latin.
Yeah, because it's Latin based.
Yes.
Yeah, and you hear some back and forth between the two of them as they argue back and forth, and Tunisa going, "I'm leaving. Goodbye."
Did she leave the bill in the books?
Yeah.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Okay,
There
now
were
about
47 of them.
About those books. Oh shit.
Meanwhile, back at the coin tower,
And it's about $50 a pop or more.
75.
Yeah.
Or more,
Or more.
depending on the
On what he did.
Yeah.
Was he in the reference library?
Yes.
Or was he in other parts of
He was in both the reference library and in the restricted area.
Oh no. Well, it's at least
Yep.
at least PSU doesn't have a rare books room that we, or at least that we're
You're
aware of.
That you can get to
Exactly.
as general public.
Yeah.
I mean, he wouldn't try.
as she walks with Felicity into the library, she's going to get a text, "Well done, handled well." Puts it on the table and just leaves it at that.
WTF? dot. Sweetie,
Yeah.
can I get a hug?
Of course.
You don't know where I put it.
That's all right. Doesn't matter.
Good get handsy, huh?
I'm gonna get handsy. Would you mind?
No.
How you feeling? How are you doing? How you holding up?
Strangely confident. I feel okay.
Well, do you know the old bastard actually was good for something after all. Right.
One thing.
That was not the favor, by the way.
No,
You
it
still owe
wasn't.
me a meal.
No. Oh, don't worry about that.
All right.
Not quite the soup Nazi, but yes.
No reference library for you.
No reference library for you.
You get a phone call about 2 hours later.
Hello?
Your uncle.
Is one of you. Click. Waiting to see if she calls back.
Don't crack it.
She does.
Trying to be good. Am I
Speaker.
able to hear this now because we're still in the house?
Yeah, she's
good, yes.
very loud. 47 books.
He wanted to correct a mistake?
I think 47.
That's a small amount for him.
Mostly in the restricted area of the rare books that they have that are only single copy.
Hey, the old man got past him for a change. You should be proud of him.
Take care of it.
You have new books. Just find a way to erase his writing.
Brace myself for the incoming Diane apocalypse.
And since they're now your books, and he's one of yours, Merry Christmas. Click.
You hear a strangled yell.
Have I found the tracking AirPod yet?
Yes.
Okay, good.
Actually, has she found it? Okay.
Send a picture. Fuck you. Send.
Respond with a picture going,
Respond with a picture.
There you go.
respond with,
You wish.
So send a text saying, prepare for incoming diatribe.
That's
I heard.
Giggle, 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 giggle.
she comes stomping in.
Eliana, can we turn on our mic? Please, please, please,
boy.
please, please.
Terminate, yeah.
Thank you.
There are 47 new books to be catalogued.
Oh. Very good. When would you like me to get started on that?
Immediately. I have to take care of a bill.
Oh. Right. Right.
Also,
Yes.
take care of Alexander.
Oh, he's here.
You're the Permigen.
Yes. Right.
I am leaving. Goodbye.
Good night. Diana. Or no, Aliana. Fuck you too.
Respond. Make him help.
Ideas?
He can look at your butt while he does it.
He looks at my butt anyway.
Bend over particularly
there's
sexily.
your answer.
You get a text.
I feel so left out.
You get a text.
And you get a text. And you get a text. All you get a text. Lancaster.
Oh,
Yes. Yes. How you doing tonight?
I do well. Thank you for asking.
Send. Reply all. Wait, what? No.
Oh shit. All right. Well.
At least she didn't stick you with the belt.
Yeah.
Alex comes stomping down.
that you're aware
He is puffy.
Professor? What? What? Oh.
People have no sense of humor.
What do I want to know? Actually, I probably should know. I'm the Primogen, apparently. What happened?
Apparently, they don't like me going ahead and fixing history. These humans.
Where?
Where else? At PSU University.
Oh my God.
What?
That's one of my hunting grounds.
Well, they
What?
should be better informed.
You receive a text. How are you doing tonight?
Fan-fucking-tastic. Send.
Are you paying any attention to this? What is going on? I just got an earful from Diana.
I'm sorry about that. Yeah, I got a bit of an earful of that too. So I guess we have new books to add to the library, don't we?
We who?
The Chantry.
I'm not doing it.
Your niece suggested it'd probably be a good idea if you helped.
Of course she did.
Of course she did.
Fine.
I am throwing you under the bus for this, by the way.
Fine.
Many hands make light work.
That's what she said.
Okay, I just hold it together.
So you receive another text. Read any good books lately?
Now you get, Mr. Harrison, fuck you.
That's escalated quickly. On the other hand, that tracks.
I'll respond. Did my small talk offend you?
Not now.
Not now. Send.
If not now, when?
Later, now piss off. Well, I guess we'll start
Okay.
cataloging.
All right. Yeah, you have 47 new Encyclopedia Britannicas,
Oh, God.
Various
most of
editions.
which are first editions from original printings back as far as like the late 1800s when they first were issued.
In the before times.
Yeah, in the before times.
Oh, no.
No, I can
And
totally
much of
understand.
them were defaced to a point where he has corrected what is written there to reflect what potentially actually happened
But what
is not common knowledge and probably shouldn't be.
okay. Start with a standard rubber. That's an eraser to you, Yanks. And work off a corner.
Pen.
Oh, God damn it. Ballpoint or
Quill.
There's a spell for that.
I don't know it.
You can look it up.
Okay. Yeah. Write down. All right. Look up spell to erase ink.
Okay. In the meantime, you've got
In the meantime, yeah. What did you use to make these corrections? Eh?
standard ink. Why?
What kind of ink?
Black walnut?
Is it possible to remove black walnut ink? Google.
It's rough.
Nope.
Shit.
Magic.
In your history, you know in your studies that black walnut ink has been classically used by most monks
Medieval
and
manuscriptors?
in medieval manuscriptors for centuries, and it lasts. It was created to last.
Yes.
All you need to do is have a walnut tree outside and see how it stains the sidewalk.
I have. Uh-huh. Yeah, it also kills grass too.
Yeah, I have one in my yard.
Yeah.
It's great.
Makes excellent walking sticks though.
To quote
Anyway,
Doug Henning, magic.
magic. Yeah. Get there. I didn't know
Actually,
that.
old man magic.
I was going to say.
What?
Sweetie,
What?
not you.
Oh,
Felicity. Have you got your mobile on you?
yeah.
Do you want to help me start taking a bunch of photos and uploading them to my personal server?
Sure.
Okay. We're going to start making photographs of all of these pages, and then you, old man, are going to help me erase this. This is not what the kind need to be reading about.
It's the truth.
I know that, but if the truth got out, how long do you reckon your skin is going to be intact?
That's not my problem.
It will be if they find out.
I'm bored.
Has your I don't care you're not. I don't care you're bored. Whose house are you in right now?
Not yours.
Right. But whose house are you? And it's not yours either, is it? Has your niece told you about the kerfuffle we had last summer?
No.
So are you familiar with an outfit that's reformed themselves, roughly calling themselves the Second Inquisition?
Well, yeah, it was about that. I was there last year when I had to go ahead and take a look at some of the stuff that was
Yeah.
collected. So,
They're looking for this. If this gets out,
fine.
but first, we're going to take pictures. Well, we want to preserve this as much as we can, right?
All right. Fine.
And then you not to do this again.
But
Okay, this may not be my house, but this is my city. Okay,
Fine.
you're not going to be fucking around with any more university books, right? Right?
no more university books.
You stay away from the Powells too. You want to deface books, you deface your own.
I don't need to deface my own. My own have the truth in it.
You see where I'm going with this then?
Right? No Powell's, no university books. Got it.
You get a text because you're already mic'd up. But
I know. Mhm.
you should check the Chantry books.
Later.
Because if you do, you might just not have to. Well, unless you're wanting to give those books that you're erasing back to the library. He's already defaced half of the ones that are in the Chantry.
Why do you think Diana hates him?
Well,
Why do you think Allie brings him home all of the time?
I was going to say that. Yeah. And such random odd titles too. Like what the?
There's a definite love-hate relationship between her and Diana, I've noticed.
Yes, they love to hate each other. All right. Well, I guess we're taking pictures, and then as we finish taking pictures, making sure that the old man is cleaning these up.
All right.
And
yeah.
watch him as he does.
And he does. He
Okay, good.
manages to go ahead and get them back. He, as grumbly as he is.
I don't care. At this point, I don't really care.
Okay.
Yes.
He does go ahead and clean it.
If he can deface my library, all I give a fuck. I don't really care.
That's what she said.
Yeah. Oh. And tonight, of course, she is wearing her usual tight, stretchy leggings. Shit. That's not where your hand goes, Professor.
All right, fine. Sorry.
Wow, you gotta apologize. That's a big deal.
That's true. All right, well,
Well, you did make sure that he knew that you were the Primogen.
yes.
So
Good.
you get an apology.
An apology.
But only one.
But only one.
You know what? I'll take it. That he consented to give me an apology is probably all I'll ever get out of the old man.
Well, I mean,
Well, I mean, I'll have his paw prints all over me, of course.
always.
So while we're doing that fun, busy work, what do you all do?
Yeah.
Every so often, you get grumbly, angry. You get angry face emojis. the curse face emoji. You know that little sensor bar.
Rippa.
Yeah, I'm going to start in on my due diligence of the kindred population in the town, because as a harpy, it should come to me to know who owes who what, where, and why,
Okay.
and including who doesn't owe anybody anything, because those people are suspect.
Or clearly just, exceedingly self-sufficient.
No man is an island. No person is an island in this day and age, and
Not so much.
it's very difficult to survive without some understanding of the people around you, and also this kind of network, this kind of understanding sometimes bears fruit in the way of connections to other cities, other towns, lines similar to, well, quite honestly, conspiracy maps of what's happened where, when, why, how, those kind of things.
Okay.
Digging into the people of Portland, especially the officers, because they should have the cleanest of records and the most reputable of names. And then, of course, also trying to find any connection to Colorado, especially Denver and their socialites.
Okay. Perfect.
Because I would love to find out who owes who down there so that I might be able to finagle some trading of favors for such access.
All about the finagling there. Okay, so we'll make a note of that. go. All right, and last but not least, you get a single text message from Jason, who you know is your sister's right hand.
Mm-hmm.
2 words. She's missing.
Okay. At this point, I think I'd send messages to, what's the current political climate in San Francisco?
Anarch.
Anarch.
Sacramento?
Anarch.
California Free State.
Pretty much.
Oh, it's the whole thing?
Yeah, pretty much everything from
Except
Reading.
maybe Fresno.
Maybe Reading.
Yeah, Reading? Yeah, Reading.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, so pretty much everything
It's
from
close to
Reading.
Jefferson, so yeah.
Yeah, Reading on down to San Diego, essentially, and possibly even into Baja.
What about down in Salem, Oregon?
Salem, Oregon, as far as I'm aware, is a non-affiliate.
No, Salem?
No?
No, that's
Salem's
where there's
Cam.
kids.
Oh,
is-
that's right. Salem is Cam.
Okay. So I'll reach out.
Eastern Oregon's unaffiliated because it's mostly Guru.
That's true.
Yeah, there aren't many
It's
kids.
wide open spaces.
So it's pretty much just the I-5 corridor is
Right.
Kindred, yeah.
So reach out then to, I'm going to reach out to, through whatever Harpy network there might be, seeking or putting effectively a be on the lookout for, and then I'll give a brief description of what she looks like. And then, in addition to that, relay any information to the Ventru of Salem, saying that first person to find her, I'll owe a favor to.
Okay.
I'm assuming I've seen the play of emotions across his face as he's typing all of this madly into his phone. What's up?
Apparently my sister's missing.
Did you do it?
Oh no, I'd never cross a Ventru.
Okay, we all know that's bullshit.
What gives you the idea that I ever would?
Because
You'd sell your own-
Venture are out for themselves.
I was going to say, you'd
And
sell
if-
your
and
own
if
mother if it got you something.
Yeah, and if it was profitable,
Or you might just be believing the propaganda. Take your pick.
apparently my eyes are propagandists. Okay. Either way, so your sister's missing. You didn't do it.
Yeah.
Anything we can do to help?
Well, at this point, she might just be following the protocols. She might be just going to ground. The fact that I got the message from her right-hand man concerns me a little. But the only thing we can do is put out our information networks, make sure that she's out there in one way or another. And then, in time, they'll get back to us. But all we have is time now. So whether it takes a day, a week, a month, or if we find out that she's met her final death, then I'll know what to do next. But we need to cross that road first.
Okay.
Nope. I can't. Sorry.
It's all right. Well, if you need help finding her, let me know.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate the offer, and I'll reach out if I need it. But I have my people on it.
And you do
So,
have people for people.
Yeah. And as a person who understands the value of people, I value people who have people, and I collect those too. So, yeah. But it'll just take time. Nothing to worry about. Sun still rises, the sun still sets, and we still walk the night. So all is good.
Yeah.
Oh, boy. How, are we still doing this, or did we finish it up? What time is it? Do I need to go to sleep?
You're gonna need to go to sleep. You've gotten about half of you've actually, let's see here, with 43 books,
43 books.
you've probably gotten about the first 3 books finished. They're thick. They're encyclopedias, and you're
know.
taking pictures of every single page.
He's a verbose fucker.
I know
Yeah.
he is, yeah.
Yeah, he is. So
Change of plans. I may have him.
you're gonna have to, you know, you're gonna need to figure out where to sleep, or if you're going to leave the chantry and come back the next day.
Well, there's that thing with the glasswalkers the next day.
Yep.
Shit.
And just before the night's over, you're gonna get a text remember, meeting with puppies tomorrow.
Yep.
Gonna go visit the pound.
Understood.
Yep.
Okay. I expect Diana is probably pissed off enough at me that I'm not sleeping here tonight.
Or if you are, you're probably not going to be finding a very comfortable spot for you to sleep.
Probably not. No, I'll be sleeping in the bathtub in the basement, probably.
Very likely.
How many hours till sunrise?
About 2.
Okay. Look at Uncle Alex.
But
Not okay. I can understand it. Hell, I can even respect it. But this was not yours?
why do I feel like you rolled up a newspaper and thumped me over the nose with it?
Would you like me to actually?
No,
I didn't think so.
it's not my kink.
Right. I didn't need to know that either. Anyway,
You're welcome.
Anyway, no, I'm not thanking you for that. God damn it.
Do it.
Yes.
Do it.
Spray bottle.
You don't touch what's not yours. Get it? Get it?
Yeah, whatever.
All right. I guess I've put you on punishment duty enough for the night. Before you leave town, you're going to show me how to do that spell. Get it?
Yeah,
All right.
fine.
Then you're going to, and then, yeah, fine, whatever. Felicity, sweetie, are you ready to go? How are you? You ready to go to sleep?
Yeah,
Oh,
it's
let's-
been a long night.
let's get the fuck
and
out of
he's
here.
handsy.
Tell me about it.
It's okay. We'll figure it out.
Okay, let's get out of here.
Okay.
Professor, good night.
Good night.
We're gonna fuck off.
Okay.
We're gonna leave his ass there.
That's fair.
Let Diana deal with him, or Sherry, that poor girl. Okay.
Well,
Get the motorcycle and as fast as I dare push it down these hills.
Okay. Head back.
Where's closer, Coin Tower or my house in Lloyd?
Coin Tower,
Coin
technically.
Tower is
Yeah, okay,
technically
yeah,
close.
because we're sure as hell not making it out to Northeast.
No.
Or Laurelhurst rather. Yeah, to the Coin Tower.
Okay.
Fortunately, I have a very nice, comfy bed there.
There you go.
Okay.
And it's large.
And it's yeah.
All right. You guys roll up.
Twins.
But before we take off, are you hungry, hon?
I mean, I could eat.
Okay, have something waiting for us in the lobby.
Okay.
And then we'll pick it up because sunrise is like 8 o'clock in the morning around here.
Yeah.
At about this time.
This time of the year.
Yeah. Which also means that the morning crew, Emily Burris and all of them lot, sure, are
Sure.
Why not? Yeah. The CBS morning TV station they're already up. So yeah, just somebody is waiting. So yeah, just have something. Anything special?
I wouldn't say no to like a biscuits and gravy.
Biscuits and gravy and Venmo that shit. Boom. Grubhub.
Yep.
Yeah.
Grubhub and
Yeah.
biscuits and gravy is on their way from Biscuits Cafe.
Good deal.
Some of the best stuff in town.
Yes. And I don't know, whatever hot beverage they've got.
Okay. Perfect.
Okay.
You guys arrive, pick up your meal, go up, and you find the three of you still making plans for the meeting.
Probably would have also checked in with the meat puppet, see how he was feeling from the day before.
He is still recovering with the two boys that he'd had the night before.
Oh, boy.
Boys.
Boys. Yeah,
Yes.
boys.
Boys.
Mhm. Yeah.
The boys.
Aren't you glad Elisa's not greedy?
Yeah, is he still benzoed?
Not really. He's got actually a decent enough
Tolerance?
metabolism that it doesn't spend that much time.
I was going to say, does he have the merit high-functioning addict?
Yeah, kind of.
I was going to say, yeah.
I mean, even if he hadn't before, by this point in time in his career as a vampire, he definitely has it.
Definitely does now, yeah.
He has managed to inherit that, as it were, building up his tolerance. So when we meet next, we will have a meeting with some wolves in a park. We'll perhaps find some information in regards to a recipe book. Who knows? You may even find out a little bit more information about a missing sibling.
Maybe there'll be boys.
In the meantime, we are going to close out this evening. We thank you very much for joining us once again. Happy holidays. We hope that the season, if it doesn't bring you an awful lot, at least it brings you peace. And we will see you back here again in about a month.
Be
Thank
good
you.
humans.
Blessed be.
Blessed be.
Happy holidays.
Bye.
That's my girl.